Hello everybody, welcome to Level Up TV. I am your host MVC, and tonight we got a Tribe Descent Open Beta Press show match between Onlinewelten and NoFrag. Before we get into all of the lineups and the setup for tonight, let me first introduce my co-commentator besides me, or actually across the ocean and then some. It is of course Bart from High Res Studios, also known as High Res Bart. Bart, how you doing today, mate?
I'm doing well. It's nice to be able to say open beta. It sounds lovely coming out of your amazing British accent there, and I do look forward to this game. We have some strong players on both teams, some Mercs and the Onlinewelten crew versus the some of the French fragging rabbits, I think, over there with NoFrag. So it should be pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Let's run down the roster straight away, shall we? So for Onlinewelten, we've of course got Gimple Wow, the community manager. We got Knack Back, editor-in-chief, Arcadizzle, Chrysolite, Shad, Creature, and Miri. Now, those 5 names may be familiar to you guys listening in here today. They are, of course, TA beta testers from the closed beta, also playing for some top teams there. And for NoFrag, why don't you run down the lineups as soon as we get in? They're, of course, going to be playing Blood Eagle.
Yes, of course, we have Elton, Letranger, which I probably butchered, H said, Dr. Loser, Mystic Mule, Nookie, and Task, or maybe Tatask.
Yeah, so of course we
How
are
bad
playing...
did I do there?
Well, you did pretty well, I suppose, as well as you can do. Well, of course we are playing Tribe Descent here. It is 7v7 CTF, 25 minutes at the time limit, all first to 5. First map here, Drydock Bar. What are we going to be seeing here from both teams?
Taking a look at what we see coming out here from Diamond Sword, from some of the Mercs playing for Onlinewelten, is the double heavy offense, it looks like, on the flag stand here, letting the OW guys do the capping, it looks like. But Elton's got the flag out already here for the no frag team on Blood Eagle. Creature goes for that E-grab and heavy, and looks like he's going to start working that back towards his base, while the flag is cleaned up on the other side for Team Diamond Sword and has been returned. But it looks like the flag has come out in the field as well and has been returned. So we have our first reset there now with just 1 minute and 15 seconds in this game. So 75 seconds in, we've already had a good little bit of action.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned it before. Both teams have got some pretty nice players in their lineups. Obviously, you've got some Hindsight, some IDK players, and a working intended player for the Onlinewelten team, all top players within the European community, as well as dedicated beta testers. And then, as you mentioned, we got some French fragging rabbits there on the NoFrag side, and I believe most of NoFrag are Tribes vets, so even those that aren't playing Tribes Descent at a top level right now, they all know how to play this game too, so this is going to be a very exciting one.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we are going to have, take a look at actually what these teams are running. I do see only a Sentinel out for Team Blood Eagle. Diamond Sword may actually look to transition into that Sentinel play, as it can be extremely effective on this map. And we, as we look at, I'll call him Let, because I don't want to abuse the proper pronunciation of that. And looking to fulfill that sniper role, but Miri's got this flag out in the midfield, passing Elton now. So we may have the first standoff here now.
Yeah, I mean, the first standoff we had yesterday in the PC Gamer and on RPG match wasn't until map number 3, so very excited to already see one here in map number 1 between these two editorial websites, and let's see what's going to happen. Miri's actually having quite a bit of trouble there. We got Nookie and Mystic Mole in the background. Mystic Mole looking to come in from the distance. Let's switch on to him and let's see if he's going to have a successful time. Of course, playing the Soldier, has an assault rifle and a thumper. Actually opts for the Thumper first, but unable to really find the frag, so Miri there for Onlinewelten gonna survive to fight another day. Switching over to Task now for Blood Eagle, who are the no-frag guys on the red team. They're looking just about okay, actually. Creature forcing the drop. And actually going to be able to get the return here, but we may actually see the first cap come in, but I've seen the other flag drop. Miri, though, with the re-grab. It looks like we've got Elton coming in, but Elton's not going to be able to do anything about it, and Miri there with the first cap bar.
Yeah, it was a nice bit of coordination there coming out from Crystal Light and Creature to force that return, getting a nice impact nitron onto the flag carrier there in Task. Knocking it into a corner. It was difficult. I think they had a better angle at it as well, coming from the direction they were. We're able to get that return in the first cap of the game for Team Onlinewelten here. Now, as we are passing, just 3.5 minutes have elapsed, and I see Creature setting up a route as well. Got some nice speed under him coming in this front route.
Yeah, I'm actually on his puff at the moment. I can't see anyone by that flag to defend him. HCD comes down. He's a little bit too late, though. Creature away with this flag. He's got 170 health to his name. Remember, an assault rifle on a soldier class would do 75 damage per shot to put it into perspective. So, actually, Creature isn't that healthy. So, only needs one person to get in front of him and try and knock him away. But I can see his own flag is off the stand. And, of course, in CTF, you cannot cap a flag whilst your own flag is not at home. So, he's going to need that one to come back before he even thinks about dropping down. And the other important thing, Bod, is your health doesn't regenerate when you've got the flag in hand, so he's actually going to palm it off to Archidizzle, see if Arky can pick it up off the ground, but the flag's going to bounce over him. Is anyone going to be able to pick up this return? It looks like Mystic Moore. Mystic Moore's going to miss out on Elton. There we go.
Elton's got it. Look at this. Dr. Loser's got this flag out and bringing it up over the hill. It was on an E-grab, but Crystal Light is there in that strike, which did get some changes to its movement here. It looks nice and agile, still with a bit of the drifting that kind of came in some of the earlier patches. So it looks like Crystal Light's having a pretty good time wheeling it around, being a effective piece of the defense for Team Onlinewelten, which is blue on your screen, Diamond Sword, as we are watching the Onlinewelten team versus NoFrag here in this show match of Tribes Ascend. Welcome to everyone. This is the first match, of course, and the score is 1-0 in favor of the blue Diamond Sword team of Onlinewelten.
Yeah, I also see a grab cycle come out here. Wow, actually the entire Onlinewelten team putting on quite a show already in map number 1. All the vehicles coming into play. And let me just explain to everybody listening how these are getting the vehicles onto the field. If we travel over here, you will see the vehicle pad. Now, if I then bring up the scoreboard, on the right-hand side you can see the scores next to rank. The scores represent credits at the beginning of the game, at least anyway. Of course, when you use them, the score does not change, but you can use credits to buy vehicles and upgrade base defense, like the turrets. The Shrike, for example, costs 4,500 credits. So obviously they felt it's necessary to bring one out. We are going to see a pickup here from Miri, rocking the Pathfinder class, actually passing it off mid-air, pass to Crystal. Like, wow.
Oh, wow, what a play that was. Yeah, Crystal coming out of the Shrike actually was able to jump out and get that flag, but Elton has got his flag now out into a nice defensible position. He's got up over the line of sight breaker there, so he is safe from any real sniper fire or chase, I think, and they are going to be able to secure this here with HCED or HCED, but it looks like the flag on the other side by Crystal Light has been stabilized with Archidizzle, and Gimple, I think, is down there as well, playing some generator defense versus Nookie. So we have now gone into the second standoff of the game. I see Mystic Mule coming in now, putting some pressure on the Crystal, but Crystal does elevate to get up for those impact nitrons, which are I guess a concussive style grenade. It does knockback, but not very much damage, but it does have the special effect in that it will knock the flag off of a flag carrier. So they are very, very, I would say, look to see those used in these standoff situations.
Yeah, certainly, and actually Elton there forced the flag drop away from the Onlinewelten flag carry. Didn't have anyone in support of him, but finally we got Latranja coming, and Latranja going to force the drop as well. May even get the return, yes he has. Let's switch over to the flag carrier ball, let's see where he is, and yeah, tying this one at 1-1. Wow, what a start.
Yeah, really nice job there as HA gets a nice MA as well on Namiri while he was coming in for that flag. But oh, we do have another pickup on the other side here for Team Blood Eagle. Mystic's got this flag out. He's got decent speed here now, 190 kilometers an hour. He is out of impact nitrons, but he looks home free unless this Shrike is able to wheel around and get him. Creature misses the first pass. This is looking good from Mole getting in. Oh, it's going to be close here. Going to maybe sacrifice Strike. No, he does not get in there in time. Miri for the E-grab, but also not in time. E-grab, of course, is that emergency style grab where you were just crashing the stand as fast as possible to try to buy your offense some more time right before a potential cap, but not in time there. Now that flag is in a difficult position to pick up out of the field for Team Diamond Sword. Blood Eagle looking very strong here now as we've moved into the sub 20 minutes in the game remaining.
Yeah, I just want to point something out about flags in open field. They take 40 seconds to automatically return. What you may see some teams do is knocking the flag around, just preventing any incoming cappers from picking it up in open field and then just letting it automatically return. It can really screw up some of the flag cappers' routes, and they sometimes take 30-40 seconds to set up. But Elton back here in his home base for NoFrag, I can see Miri's flag actually drop the flag, so we could see a potential 2-3-1 here for NoFrag. Yeah, there's the return from T-Task or Task, and Elton 3-1.
Yeah, looking good, man. That was, I don't know if you caught that, but a nice little pass off there to Miri with the flag, a little mid-air pass, and he came down on a pretty good route, but got cleaned up by the base turret, actually. So the hijinks of the Diamond Sword team here from Onlinewelten, not enough, unfortunately, to defeat the all-powerful base turret. But we are going to see maybe another cap come out from Blood Eagle here in Dr. Loser, who got across and was able to avoid the strike of Shad effectively there and convert into another cap.
Yeah, Miri was actually in the base vicinity there, unable to get the E-grab either, but that's fantastic disruption from Shad in that strike, allowing Creature to get the flag almost unscathed. 630 health, you can see Elton just behind him, and it looks like actually Creature may make this home. Let's have a look who's in base. Mystic Maul coming in for the E-grab, just didn't quite connect with that ramp out well enough, but Elton comes in for the re-grab after that cap, so 4-2, and looking to maybe make this 5-2. We've got the Shrike in pursuit. There's the ram, of course. With the Shrikes, you can either fire your missiles away at your opponents, or you can just ram into them and insta-kill them, at least light and medium base classes. But let's switch on to Creature, who's currently setting up a run here for Onlinewelten on the blue Diamond Sword side. Coming in from the right to left route, of course, right to left, back to front, front to back. These are called from looking at the enemy base from your own. He did manage to pick it up, but it was taken out instantaneously.
Yeah, it looks like the Onlinewelten team has kind of gone into a bit more of an aggressive stance now that they are down 4 caps to 1 here on Drydock. They're going to run Miri and Creature, I think, and kind of staggered routes it looks like here. As you see, Creature actually is setting up for the next round, or maybe posturing up for a pass from Miri. No, it looks like Miri is going to elect to take it. I do see Elton come in looking to crash this stand for Team Blood Eagle. Hopefully he gets this E-grab. Looks like he's going to have a good shot at it. He's going to beat out the on the Onlinewelten returner and Miri, and we may see another standoff here now with 15 minutes remaining in the match as the flag's been passed off to Creature in the midfield.
Yeah, I just want to point a bit of a fail out between Miri and Creature there. Miri waited to pass off to Creature, but Creature actually used a thumper to do a bit of a jump, meaning he lost a lot of health and actually also missed the flag pass. So massive fail there, but we did see the return come in from Crystal. Like, Creature actually on the stand. Does he know it's been returned? I was just walking back into it. Wow. Okay, that was interesting.
Maybe he was using his push to talk and was missing his S key and hitting D or something. But yeah, so now we see that the game has been now brought back to 3-4 here. So the blue team in Onlinewelten making a little bit of a comeback as, of course, the players that they have 5 of their 7 players are mercenary players from the European community. So we actually have a pretty high skill level in this game. So very nice to see such a strong performance from both sides. As I see, Elton looks like he's setting up another route coming from the top of that hill there, while Creature's coming in on that front route again, and it has it out at almost 300 kilometers an hour in speed. This is a really fast route. It's going to be up to Elton or Dr. Loser here to get this E-grab in time to stop a tying cap.
Yeah, it actually looks like Elton may be able to get the re-grab. Oh, just missed the flag by an inch, but actually, thankfully, Latrangia comes in, able to pick it up himself and start making his way back to base, but he's got 2 Shrikes in pursuit, actually using the terrain now. I'm not sure if accidental to take all of that damage away from him, but finally Shrike picking up the frag. We did see the return come out, though, from the NoFrag guys, so if they can pick up this flag from open field, actually look at this, Crystal jumping out of his Shrike, doesn't want to risk it, and getting the return for his team.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking here now, we have about 13 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, guys. We are watching Onlinewelten versus Team NoFrag here. Onlinewelten is the blue team, Diamond Sword, and NoFrag is the red team. On Blood Eagle scores 4-3 here in this first match, as we do see Dr. Loser get sniped out by Arky there. Arcadizzle has switched over to his normal role, I think, in the competitive scene that we see him in, playing that sniper for Team Working as intended. Quite good at it, so let's see if I would imagine he will start getting that kill count up relatively quickly here, and NoFrag may turn into many frags, as I don't know, puns are amazing for casting, I think.
Yeah, well, he actually has to hit Elton ASAP because Elton's halfway home to base now. Arky finally collects, misses 4 prior to that, and actually he's almost home. HTED waiting for the return. We could see the first map here go in favor of NoFrag, but the Shrike frag comes out from Crystalite. Of course, in that flying vehicle, he gets the return and saves his team's bottoms. Wow, Creature, though, coming in straight away. He needs to tie this one up soon because, of course, as we keep mentioning, NoFrag are just 1 cap away. Could have taken it away just there and actually going to punch it off toward base. Maybe set up again for another grab, keep his speed, and are they going to be able to get this before Mystic Maul comes in for the return? I'm not quite sure. Mystic Maul coming in. Creature actually misses completely. Elton comes in for the return as well. Elton, flag's going to be bounced around finally.
Oh, we did get the return, though.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Nice play there by Elton, staying persistent, staying with it, and did get that return for his team. Big return, of course. That keeps them up 1 cap here now, 4-3 with 11 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. As looks like Led has gotten this flag off the stand now. Not a lot of speed, but maybe looking to just get a pass off to start getting this flag moving going. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to pass off here to Nookie. Quiet making in there, or Gimple. No, they're both shot out there by Elton, knocked off route a bit, and Nookie now has a chance to get this flag in the midfield.
Yeah, but flag going to go down here. Quiet going to be able to pick up that return. I'm going to have a float over toward the NoFrag base. I'm not entirely sure if we lost you there, but we did.
Can you not hear me? Sorry.
No, you cut out. Sorry.
I blame Creature.
Oh, everyone blames Creature. He's the biggest troll in Tribes Ascend.
Oh, look at that. An air pass off to Shad again. Using that strike to get one of the players up to a very high speed, and then coming up right behind another player that's maybe going, also going quick there. Creature was not going slow. I think he was going about 180 kilometers, but he did pass it directly up to Shad, going about 240 coming out of that strike. So a nice bit of play to keep this flag in momentum, I guess, as it were. Going for that rabbit style of defense, I think. But now look how far out of position Shad is to get back towards his flag. He does use an Impact Nitron to try to turn his speed, but Task is there on his tail and does get that Impact Nitron out in time. Task going to go for that return. Stranger in there to help as well. Misses that first disc, unfortunately. Shad going to get some support here from Crystalite and Creature, who have respawned, as well as Arky. And they're able to clean up that kill. But Dr. Loser looks like he is going to be able to get this E-grab. Maybe going to pass off to Mool. No, he's going to take it up the hill. Got about 140 kilometers an hour. Going to bleed some off. No, actually like to use that Impact Nitron. Nice play there, but Miri has just hopped into this strike and has a good chance. Indeed, he does get the splatter. We could see a return coming out, but I see an orbital strike coming out. But, oh, that was friendly for Team Diamond Sword on their own stand there. But Elton with a nice pickup out of the field has kept this flag in motion. Has gained some room on the strike. Strike now turning around to meet him, but as long as they can keep this flag in play and get some support on it, it will hopefully result in this flag getting back and maybe into the next standoff here as Bloody Eagle looks to seal this match as we've just passed 10 minutes remaining. I see Nookie has actually got a disc now onto the strike. One more will take it out. So Miri having to play a bit more conservatively. And, oh, look, the Bloody Eagle flag has been returned. Miri's going to go for the strike grab. Look at him coming in here, trying to maintain his jet. Going to pop out to him. No, not going to get it. Dr. Loser knocks him off the stand, though. But no, he does get the cap in time, and there it is. 5-3 on the first map. Wow. And breathe out.
I mean, who thought NoFrag would take that? After I saw the players come in for Onlinewelten, of course, a couple of players were ill, unfortunately, so we had to sub more out than was first initially thought. But nonetheless, who thought they would have taken that first map?
Really, really fun play there, and we're going to be moving right away on to Crossfire as well. Just a quick note to everyone going out there. The next map is going to be Crossfire. It's the lush tropical map we're going to see here shortly. But yeah, back to the game we just saw. That was really impressive. They had a nice kind of rhythm and timing. I think did the Diamond Sword? Or, I'm sorry, the Blood Eagle team there of. As it looks like it's reversed on my scoreboard there. That's interesting. But the Blood Eagle team from NoFrag was able to. Come out there and had, like I was saying, they had nice rhythm between Dr. Loser and Elton, and even Letranger and the other guys coming out and helping out and keeping those flags in movement. I think is really what's most important there. Just keeping them moving and keeping them towards their base. We're able to eke out the win there.
Yeah, definitely fantastic play. I love some of the passes, though, coming out from Onlinewelten's side, especially Crystalite in that strike. They're very effective. We saw at the end as well, he used it to go way across the map. I think it was actually Shad that ended up way far away from his flag, and actually was quite smart because his base was overrun. So, I was quite impressed to see that happen. But we are jumping in straight to map number 2. It is, of course, Crossfire, as you can see it here. A lot smaller map, but still almost as open as Drydock. I have to see, especially I think the snipers are going to be very prominent here. But anything you're expecting here different?
I would not be surprised to see some heavy capping coming out from Team Onlinewelten. I think maybe some of the mercs that they've picked up may give that a shot here on this map. That would not surprise me. Considering this map does seem relatively heavy capper friendly. So just considering the kind of the play that, oh wow, what a shot by Shad there. I don't know if you caught that, but the flag carrier there in Elton was just MA'd out very, very handily there by Shad. That was a nice shot, sorry. But as we see Creature taking that flag also in the midfield, but does get gunned down by the scope of Let there, to borrow a term from some other FPSs. Yeah, wow. So I guess I expect to see a lot of quick action to answer your question.
Yeah, I just want to quickly show everyone a typical route you might see some of the flag cappers doing. So you spawn on these 2 platforms, either side of the base. You can also spawn inside, but a basic cap routes here are just to go around the map. So taking this long outside route, using all of the hills to gain speed, using your jetpack and skiing to go up and down, of course, and then coming in for a side-to-side grab, and you can see there Creature doing just that. We were slightly behind him, and he's going to be able to take this one all the way back home to base. But we've already seen a bit of an E-grab come out from Elton. Elton seems to be their dedicated flag capper on that NoFrag side, winning them their first map 5-3. Now actually TAS looking to try and get that re-grab up in open field, but Shad is in pursuit. Mystic Mole coming in, but the return just a little bit too quick for them. Meanwhile, we have a look at the NoFrag flag. Oh, the sorry. Wow,
very close there. Yeah, the NoFrag flag there was they nearly got that cap, but actually Crystal Light got into position just in time, and Juggernaut in a heavy offense role was able to get the kill on the flag carrier on the stand, bouncing the flag off. Bouncing his flag off and able to get the return instead of going for the E-grab, which is of course preferable. You see Creature coming in just in time for that E-grab right in front of the flag carrier there for carrying the Diamond Sword flag. But it looks like now both flags have gone down to the field. The Diamond Swords has been returned, and the Blood Eagle flag of NoFrag is still in the field, but Arky may have a chance to pick it up. Indeed, he does. He gets it out now. Heading back out behind the base. This route, while not the fastest, can be preferable, unless you hit rocks, of course, to avoiding snipers. So Arky now going to look to get up to the top of this hill and maybe just gain some momentum back towards the middle here with Creature as well coming in. But, oh, a missed pass, unfortunately. So this is going to stay there, maybe get returned as I see. No, Creature has picked it up again.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, Tip. Arky is the sniper of Tribes Ascend, but, you know, he can't move for anything. So I'm not surprised he tried to pass off to Creature.
Yeah, he's not used to actually navigating hills. He usually sees them through about a scope the size of a $50. So
yeah,
the whole field of vision just messed him up there, and he missed the rock for the map, as it were.
Bless him. But of course we are seeing Creature on that Pathfinder class with flag in hand, going to pass it off towards their base. Interesting decision. Miri actually doesn't spot it. Shad coming in for the re-grab. The flag's actually going to bounce all the way over the top of the ship. I'm not entirely sure why he just didn't cap it off himself, because we've seen Elton come in for that E-grab now. He's actually got quite a lot of speed here. I think we're going to see Mystic Move return the flag for NoFrag. No Shad and Miri going to be able to pick up the flag. Task very low HP. He'll be taken down as well. So they still do retain control of the NoFrag flag in the enemy base. Massive, huge mouthful that. But Elton now almost home base as well. Arkidizzle with that spin fuser disc. Got to be rocking maybe a Pathfinder. Yeah. We've got Miri coming in from the side as well. Elton actually going to use, was that a Nitron grenade? He got a lot of height off that. Wow. He's going to make it back to base. So now again.
And yeah, it has gone down on the field. And still picked up there by H. Said Creature going to come in. Does miss that MA. Gets sniped out there by Let. And we will see the first cap of the end coming out for Team NoFrag. Red on your screen, Blood Eagle team. Diamond Sword, of course, is Team Onlinewelten, being assisted by some of the European community players. And we see one of them there, Crystal Light, using that strike to take out Dr. Loser on the fly. Getting that splatter and blowing him into many small tribal pieces. And he rams it into Nookie as well. But Nookie in that Brute class was able to withstand it a bit, and now we're going to see some dueling coming out here from these two. And taking a look around, looks like Elton is setting up a side route here, has just Impact Nitron jump and is coming up over the bridge of the ship. Dr. Loser with a nice clear, and Elton's out cleanly with 240 kilometers an hour speed. Bleeds a bit off there on that uphill. Up to 705 health, so not in too bad a shape. Does have another Impact Nitron that he's going to elect to use there. Taking him to 510. Miri in hot pursuit here. Really with the best chance to stop him unless Arky is able to get the E-grab. So we may see another cap coming out here for the Blood Eagle team. No, nice Impact Nitron by Miri.
Yeah, of course those nitrons can be used to boost your speed, losing about 200 HP, but you can also throw them at flag carriers and it forces a flag drop. That's exactly what happened there, but unfortunately Miri went down in that situation as well. Arkidizzle's going to have to come in for himself for the return. Elton though with the re-grab, even off the spawn, is able to come back before Arky can even move over there. Go back to Sniper Arky, and instead now Miri's almost back at base as well for them, so yet again another standoff.
Yeah. Miri is out of energy, though. He's starting to regain it a bit here, but it does give Task a chance to really catch up to him. Oh, he does miss that MA, though. He went for that midair disc shot, which is high risk, high reward sort of a shot there. He gets sniped. Looks like he got sniped out, maybe. Yeah, look at this. Arkidizzle. Old Arky here has gone into the sniper role, so we should expect to see some of that coming out here as Crystal Light gets another ram on the flag carrier here, but it's going to be picked back up by the Blood Eagle team of NoFrag. And yes, let's take a look at where the teams are electing to hold them. NoFrag, of course, is here in their spawn room. On the other side, it looks like Team Onlinewelten are electing to hold the flag here. Miri, Creature, and Arky on top of their ship as well. So both teams basically in the same position. This position is great, of course. If your flag gets returned, you can quickly take it to your stand, but you are a bit more exposed being on top of your ship. So everything is a trade-off in Tribes, I think. And this is just one of them.
Yeah, it's just Latranja actually there sitting in their room with the flag, and he's leaving it in open field. Got to be careful he doesn't leave it for too long, because in 40 seconds that flag will be automatically returned. Yeah, there he's going to pick it up, and they actually sent a lot of people forward there, and I'm surprised the two players in the Shrike there for Online Welton didn't decide to jump out and try and return it against that single defender, but nonetheless, wow, look at everyone holding back on this base for Online Welton, and they've all fallen back.
Yeah, look at this then. The flag is bouncing around a bit. Mystic's got a chance to return it. No, Creature was able to get in there, gets a nice MA on him as well. Creature showing off his gun talent there, but has passed the flag off to Miri, who is going to be holding it here. It looks like the preferred holder here in the standoff as Elton's coming in, trying to put some damage out onto Miri as well. Misses that first impact nitron in the air. He has just hit the ground. Let's see if he's able to get. No, Miri cleans him up. Back on the other side, let's take a look. HZ has this flag in a medium armor, it looks like, actually, maybe Technician, I think? Yes, he is running Technician. So they are going to go for a bit of that more static defense to help control their flag.
Yeah, and I really love Technician on this map. Since we're in a bit of a standoff, well, actually, I was about to switch off, but I've seen the flags just been dropped. Going to have a quick look into the room. Yeah, we could see the return come in there. Crystallite's going to pick it up, but it was actually a double return. I'm not sure who got the return there for NoFrag, but it was the double, and now we're actually going to try and see Creature Llama this one out. And by Llama, we mean grabbing the flag at a fairly low speed and just making your way across the map, as you do. And he's actually been able to do it successfully. He did get sniped, but the fast-off did come into Miri. Dr. Loser as well there, going to be able to pick up the regrab. We may even see the return come out from Crystallite. We're going to have a look at Miri as well as we look at the return there from Crystallite. Is the flag cap going to come in? It looks like we will see 1-1. Yep, tied this game up here in the second there.
Yeah, I think Latranger had him in his sights there and just barely missed that shot. I think I did see it streak in there right past the capper. And we do see, the equalizing cap here now with 16 minutes and 50 seconds elapsed. Look over here. Nookie has switched. No, I'm sorry. He's still playing this brute role. Trying to get that fractal grenade up on the stamina. Unfortunately, both of them do fall off. He's now going to look to use this conduit to hop up here and do that heavy offense roll. As we see, Creature has gotten the flag out, but has dropped it off. Going to try to pass it to Shad out of this strike. Are they going to be able to convert here? Does not look like it. It does take a bit of an awkward bounce. Shad may be cleaned up here by HZ and Task. Looks like HZ is going to elect to go for the strike. No, I'm sorry, he's not. He was vying for position here with Creature, and the flag is going to return, and there he goes, pops into that strike. And now that is, of course, the problem with using a strike and hopping out of it, so the other team can't pick it up, as Dr. Loser has gotten a back route, it looks like, judging from his speed out, but has been chased down by Crystallite in the midfield.
I'm not sure what HCED was doing with the Shrike. He just did like a few flips and jumped out of it. That's interesting, but the Shrike is still there in open field, so I'm sure we'll see someone else pick it up. Meanwhile, the flag's actually still in play. We got Dr. Loser on it there for NoFrag. Just below the base, he's actually not got enough energy to get back up. In that case, we're going to see Creature with the E-grab. He's very low HP himself, and had the Shrike been in play and HCED didn't do whatever he was doing with the Shrike, he would have been able to take him down right about now, but instead, Creature's almost home. We got Task in pursuit. I'm going to switch on to Task. He's low HP, but he should start regenning in around about 5 seconds. Yeah, there we go. And have no problem getting this return in just Creature there. Elton actually going to pick up the return.
And they got the return to the other side as well. You know, one thing I wanted to point out there that I saw was Latranger has switched off of his Sentinel and was in Soldier in the midfield when Creature got that flag out, and he had to take that long route all the way around, and had he been in Sentinel there, but had plenty of opportunity to put the 250 odd damage he needed to take out Creature there. So just to point out a bit how, especially in sevens and tribes ascend, that you know, a little bit of being out of position or being in the wrong class at the wrong time can really result in a big play for the enemy team. And see Creature actually missing a grab there. Does have some nice speed. May look to throttle this around the other way. No, it was going to set up a back route, I think. So let's take a look at the other side now, where the flag has come out.
Yeah, but he's got a Shrike in pursuit. Crystallite getting able to pick it up. Actually, the Shrike was very low. Had the flag carrier there been able to just connect with one projectile, would have been able to take him out. But Mystic Mule actually coming in behind. Fantastic grab out of the field. Miri's in pursuit. The Shrike's coming as well. Mystic Mule turn around and hit the Shrike just once in the back. You'll be able to pick the frag up. We've also got Creature. I think both Shrikes just one shot away from going down. Mystic Mule trying to go high enough out of the Shrike's reach, but it's not quite going to happen. The Shrike frag came out. The flag has been dropped in open field. We've seen the return come in for NoFrag. If they can get this pick up, they could be able to make this one 2-1, but we've actually seen an E-grab come out as well. It was at Creature now, moving away to the other side of the base. So yeah, Creature is back on his base setup. We've got Quiet, Arcadizzle, Creature, and Chrysolite there to support, but a bit of heavy action coming out from the NoFrag guys. Lestrange and Tass trying to get a return. Actually, Creature is very, very low, just needs to connect once the Nitron grenades are going to miss. The return comes in, Creature dropping down for the flag grab.
Just in time there. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened though. Push the talk button came on toggle there. Didn't mean to leave you hanging. I was talking. Don't worry. I was narrating that very well. But we have seen Crystal Light now got this flag out. Bumping up to about 200 there. That Impact Nitron dropping down to 300 health. Did elect to use a second Impact Nitron, which of course does 200 damage, I believe, with Egocentric on. But I think he did take a couple bullets there from H-Zed's assault rifle, which was enough. But I see Creature has come in for the re-grab. Yes, he has it out. Bounces off the ship, loses some speed, but 705 health remaining here. No, goes for another Impact Nitron, now up to 250 odd speed as he takes his flag right up very high, and we see the Stranger on the other side has gotten the flag out, so again, not running that sniper anymore. It's going to be tough to stop these big fast routes from Creature, but they did go for the pass off to Crystal Light and miss it, so a chance here for this flag to be returned. Take a look over at Stranger now. Miri in hot pursuit, Mystic right behind him though for the regrab if necessary, and it is necessary indeed, but Miri may get there first.
Actually, Miri's going to overshoot it a little bit. Elton, though, gets the grab. Actually, was Mystic Mill gets the grab. Was dropped by Miri's Nitron grenade, I believe. Elton, though, with the grab on the field. Looks like they're going to be safe, and they're going to keep the flags to themselves. Going to fly over towards Shad. We've got Task in pursuit. Task currently on that Pathfinder roll. Got the light spin fuser and shotgun. So if he could hit the shotgun on Creature just once more, would be able to pick up the flag. But fantastic spin fuser disc, keeping himself alive. Did we see the return come in there? I think we did.
Yeah, it looked like they did get a return. But yeah, Loser's taking it back out through the midfield now. 183 speed, 200 health remaining, but does get sniped out by Arky in 2 consecutive snipes. But look at that nice support there coming out from Elton and Mystic. That's what you really like to see, and that's really the sign of a coordinated team, is when you do get a lot of those. You know, you have really more than, I would say, you know, maybe a 50-60% regrab rate out of the field, and that capper going down. That's really, you're really doing something exceptionally well at that point.
Yeah, definitely. But again, we got both flags set up on either base at the moment. It looks like we've no real issue for either carrier just yet. No team really amounting an offense to try and return the flag. And I mean, standoffs are always a good point of concern, because do you leave 3 people back on D to defend the flag and send 4 people forward, or do you put 4 people back to defend the flag and send 3 people forward? It's that decision that's really going to determine what happens in this matchup. 2-1 on the score at the moment in favour of Onlinewelten. They, of course, need to bring this one back. We did see the first map go in favour of NoFrag, and we're going to have to see if they'll be able to do it. Just 11 minutes remain in this matchup. It doesn't even look like we're going to hit the 5 cap limit in this one. We may go all the way to 25 minutes. And if we have a look at the NoFrag carrier, we've got Shad jumping out of his strike, trying to do the job. The Nitron grenade comes out, going to force the drop. Can Shad get in time? We've got Task there to support. He won't pick up one frag. Task is very, very low. Shad actually going to make the return. Switching on to Miri here. We've got a bit of a strike coming out, it looks like. Yeah, the strike comes out, but just a little bit too late.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Team NoFrag. Onlinewelten was able to convert that return with the... Was that a mid-air Impact Nitron by Shad? I didn't catch it until the very end there, but it looked like potentially was, which is not the easiest thing in the world to hit, as we have seen he is going to spawn some manner of vehicle here. Yes, another strike is going to be coming out for Team Onlinewelten, as one of the flags has come off the stand here for Team Diamond Sword, but immediately returned there by Miri. But it looks like Elton is setting up another route, as is Creature coming down the side route. I'm going to pop over to Creature. He is going about 250 kilometers an hour now on this side route, but he has overshot it, unfortunately. We'll probably elect a suicide here. Back on the other side, I do not see... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Elton still is setting up that route. And here we go. Looks like he has elected to start it now. But I don't see a lot of offense there. Only Nookie going to be able to be there for any kind of disruption. Miri has spotted Elton now coming in. Misses that first MA, but hits the second one. Very nice play there by Miri.
Yeah, great mid. Let's have a look at Creature now. He's currently set up on her. Actually, no, let's go for Mystic Mule, one of the flag carriers for NoFrag. We haven't seen too much of in terms of Pav yet. He's making a left to right grab, side to side. Let's see if he's going to be able to pick this one up. You see Dr. Loser in the distance, but it looks like it will be all up to Mystic Mule. Meanwhile, we've got Elton in the distance. You can see him setting up, but we are going to see the pickup from Mystic Mule. He won't even look to pass over to Elton here, and Elton may actually change his trajectory here to come back on himself and get the grab if Mystic Mule is to go down. It actually looks like that's what might be Elton is thinking of. Yeah, here he comes behind him. So we also got Dr. Loser in pursuit. So NoFrag actually doing a fantastic job of getting this one back toward base. And I can see Creature coming in from behind for the E-grab. No one's on the stand though. Creature's going to be able to pick this one up and start moving it back in the middle part.
Yeah, and there it is. There's the heavy cap coming out like we were just talking about. He definitely had that one set up on the back hill to come out with now 200 kilometers an hour. Wow, look at that. And there's a heavy cap indeed. So yeah, he came up off of this big back hill behind the base in that heavy armor class and used his disc launcher to propel himself up into the base, coming on that backside. Got that flag out and then used 2 more disc jumps to get up to speed. Was able to convert that into a cap. Nice play coming out there. Definitely not the easiest thing to pull off. Takes quite a bit of timing. One thing I wanted to point out in regards to timing was the successor by NoFrag on timing that tactical strike perfectly with Mystic's route there. It was really nice timing that got that flag out. Unfortunately, it did result in a cap the other way from a return, as we see Shad has strike down yet another flag carrier.
Oh, fantastic play there from, I believe, Crystalite in the strike, just clearing the stand as Creature comes in for a back to front route, able to pick that one up and make it all the way back to base very, very quickly. Where is the other flag? I think actually we saw a return come out there. I completely missed it on the camera, but wow. Fantastic grab and amounted to pretty much nothing, unfortunately. Missed it.
Looks like someone, Arky, has unfortunately dropped, it looks like, for Team Onlinewelten, but he should be right back in, I'm sure. And hopefully, yeah, there we go. We do have the confirmation from Crystal. So Sniper is down, unfortunately, for the blue team on your screen, which, of course, is Onlinewelten, as we're watching them take on NoFrag, the red team in Blood Eagle. Here, the score is 1-0 in the match in favor of NoFrag. At the moment in this game here, it's 4-1 in favor of Onlinewelten. So looking to tie up the match here at 1-1 on Crossfire. The next map, of course, will be Katabatic, which will decide this best-of-3 show match between the two press organizations this afternoon in the U.S. and evening, of course, over there in Europe. Zig, are you seeing anything in particular that is exciting at the moment?
Not entirely. Tusk is all the way back to base, but what could be perceived as exciting is Shad's HP, because, wow, he needs to find someone to pass that flag over to ASAP. Just 29 to his name, and he seems to be on his own. Yeah, finally trying to pass out to Miri. Wow, bit of a fail.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you see, Miri actually puts a disc into Shad there to let him know what he's done wrong, make sure that he understands that, you know, well, there's a reason that we don't see Shad normally running that capper style for his team. But, you know, a little bit of flag control issues there coming out from Team Onlinewelten, but altogether with a nice lead here, pretty commanding considering 6 minutes remaining here, 3-cap lead. Of course, that is... Let me do a little bit of complex math in my head. 2 minutes per cap, which is not unfathomable, but that does greatly restrict, you know, them down to maybe 5 or 6 more real good tries at this, and they have to convert 3 of them here in the next 5 minutes. It is quite a daunting task coming out for NoFrag now.
Yeah, and we got Crystalite picking up the flag. He's going to be taking down Swiftly, and exactly what they need to do, shut down those flag carriers either before the stand or straight away, because if they need to make use of that last 5.5 minutes as best they can. We've got the grab come out from Dr. Lucy. We've got a lot of support. Latrans are actually going to shut down one of the chasers. Just Crystalite left in pursuit. Just need to take him down. We've seen Creature, though, with an E-grab. This can't be too great for them, because all they need to do now, Bot, is delay the time. Delay, delay, delay. That's going to take them the map win here for Onlinewelten. We've got an orbital come out, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to pick up the flag carrier. The flag carrier is successfully in base, and he's even got a turret there to support. The turret, of course, powered by the generators, which you can see in here. They've actually upgraded it to level 2 by running up to it and hitting G using some of those credits. So turret's firing a little bit, or got a little bit more health now. It'll be a bit more difficult to take out. We've seen another one just been placed in an awkward to see position, which is going to help immensely. If Dr. Loser does get approached, he just needs to fall backwards, and the turret's going to protect him. You can see there the turret just firing onto Miri. Meanwhile, we've got an orbital come out from the NoFrag guys on toward the Onlinewelten base. But again, their flag is also in the base, and both teams seem to be opting bar here to hold the flag in base. We've seen a bit of a flag kill there. We may even see the return come out for Lutrangi. Yes, we will. Are we going to see the...
Let's be the second cap. Yes, there it is. Yeah, NoFrag, they did, the flag was passed up there for Onlinewelten over to Quiet, running in this heavy juggernaut here. Was in the base, but was killed out. Or the frag was gotten there by, I believe it was Nookie, coming in and Soldier from the backside here. Got a couple of nice discs and was able to take out that heavy. Get the return first team, which was converted, of course, into a cap now with 4 minutes remaining. Still down 2 caps, though, is NoFrag in this match here versus Onlinewelten. They are down 1-0 in this match, as we had previously mentioned. And I would, of course, like to welcome all of the lovely visitors that have just popped in. If you are just joining us, of course, We are playing Tribes Ascend here now. In this is the show match here on the map Crossfire between NoFrag and Onlinewelten, and the score now is 4-2. But it looks like we have a nice attempt here coming out from Elton. He's got it back across to his side of the map with the Diamond Star flag, but does go down a nice assist there by Arky. Taking a look on the other side. Looks like Creature's got the flag out with about 100 health remaining. Was rabbiting it about, but is under quite a bit of pressure here from Dr. Loser, and Mystic has gone down, and we may see both flags reset here momentarily.
Yeah, there we go. The Shrike coming in just a little bit too late there. Crystalite trying to get the grab on the field, or at least pick up the frags and make that easy for Miri, who was coming in from the side. Elton, though, with the grab. They've been doing quite a few front-to-back grabs here. NoFrag, I guess they realise time's running out, and they're just sending everyone brute force attack across that middle of Crossfire. Trying their best to get the flag just off the stand. He's actually doing a pretty good job. The Shrike's going to be able to get the ram, though. The frag came out, flag dropped, Miri going for the return, and yeah, actually Creature, though, with the grab coming out on a right to left route.
Yeah, look at this. This is a big route here. Going to be very fast. Latranger really the only one that's going to have a chance to stop this, it looks like. No, maybe someone is in the base dueling it out with Quiet. Yeah, no, someone's going to get in. Latranger does get in time. Does get the E-grab out to prevent that 5th and final cap from Creature. So nice bit of play with them. Crystal is able to pick up that flag out of the field for Team Onlinewelten, the blue team. On your screen, Team Diamond Sword here, and looks like, you know, Latranger's got this flag back across the halfway mark on the field, and has maybe gotten this into a more secure position, although I don't see a lot of his team around to support. But of course, also not very much offense coming out, as both teams are playing this very carefully. And Onlinewelten really has no reason to play this too aggressively, as they can, you know, the longer they hold the flag. Oh, nice shot there by Nookie. Great midair there onto Miri. Dropping the flag, getting it bouncing around. Will he be able to get this return? No, unfortunately, does get gunned out by Quiet and Shad there. Arky going to be able to secure this flag, and really every second that the Diamond Sword team at Onlinewelten is able to hold the NoFrag flag on this side of the field is another tick towards winning. So I would expect to see NoFrag get a bit more desperate here in the next 90 seconds before the end of the match.
Yeah, routes on this map typically take around 30 to 35 seconds to set up, and if you don't take that long to set up, it's going to take that long to get back, because you have to do a front to back route and then come all the way back on yourself from almost a standstill position. So if they can hold on for another 20 seconds, I think they'll be able to take this one, and there will be no chance for NoFrag to bring this one back, and we will see the maps tied up 1-1. We'll have to see, though. We've seen the flag being dropped. I'm not sure what's going on over there. We may even see the re-grab. Yeah, Dr. Loser with the re-grab. The return comes in, though. Dr. Loser, though, going to be able to make this one 4-3. 1 minute remains, but they can tie this one up.
That's right, yeah. Let me quickly go let everyone know what's going to happen in the event of an overtime. If the NoFrag team is able to get the Onlinewelten, who is up by 1 cap, their flag off the stand when time runs out, it will go into an overtime until the flag is returned. Of course, if they do get the tying cap, it will result also in a 10-minute overtime. It can end in a tie at the end of that 10 minutes, but it is sudden death, of course, after that. So 40 seconds now remaining. They have to get this flag off the stand. Here does the red team on your screen. NoFrag in your hearts.
Yeah, Mystic Mule with the pick of the turret, though, going to do a massive amount of damage. The Shrike's in pursuit. Shad just needs to ram him or hit him with those missiles, but gotta say, Mystic Mule almost back to base. I think Shad needs to consider jumping out against the ram as well on the chaser coming for the re-grab in the field. I mean, Shad could effectively just leave the flag there and just deathmatch anything that comes towards him. Dr. Loser going to try and pick this one up. Shad's actually left the flag in open field. Do we still see a bit of an overtime with the flags in the field here, Paul?
Yes, that's right. Until the Onlinewelten's flag is returned, we will go into overtime, and there you see it has just popped now. 10 minutes have remained. So as long as the NoFrag team can keep the blue team's flag here in motion, they will keep this flag in overtime here, or I'm sorry, this game in overtime. So getting very exciting here down towards the end. Shad looks like he's going to be holding the flag currently for the blue team in Onlinewelten here. Just going to wrap it about a bit. Looks like Tax can get gunned down by Arky, Elton, and Nookie looking to close here on Shad. They may be able to get some damage on him here as he hits at the ground. Looks like Nookie's shot did hit. Shad getting under half health, under quite a bit of pressure. Does go down. There's the return. Are they going to get the cap? Looks like they are definitely indeed here. 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining now in overtime. We are tied at 4-4.
Wow, fantastic play coming out from the NoFrag guys. Mystic Mule again with a re-grab. He's actually got full HP, but he's used that spin fuse. Actually, was it a thumper he's used to boost himself? Yeah, it looks like it. And wow, I mean, I know it was a spin fuse. It says thumper. Interesting. But Sniper going to be able to pick up the flag.
Sniped out by Arky there. Nice shot. Of course, the Sniper Very, very useful on this map, as you can tell by looking at it, is quite wide open. Very difficult to really avoid sniper fire without very, very, very fast speed. And here we are now. Of course, we are tied in overtime. The next cap is going to win it, and we see the blue team's flag is down the field, picked up by Mystic Mule here for Team NoFrag on the Blood Eagle side. Is going to look to take this around, but the strike is, of course, on him, as is a sniper. As you see those shots streaking across the sky, but Shad is able to clean him up there in the field. But Task has now a chance on the regrab, but also taking some shots there from that strike. Strikes have been very, very, have proven, I guess you could say, invaluable for Team Onlinewelten, especially being piloted by players of the caliber of Shad and Crystalite.
Yeah, we actually saw a return come in there. Dr. Loser was on par for that E-grab, going to be able to pick that one up, but he was fragged by Shad, I believe. Crystalite for the return. Creatures there ready to cap this one up. 2-1, oh sorry, 1-1 in map scores. Final score here on map number 2, 5-4. Fantastic, fantastic display and response from Onlinewelten.
Yeah, really, really great. They came back out there after losing that... Yeah, NoFrag did come out there as an Onlinewelten. NoFrag came out and won Drydock the first match there. I believe they won about 2 caps, actually. It was looking to shape up very, very close, but a couple of quick back-to-back grabs right at the end for NoFrag. They took map 1, and there in map 2 on Crossfire, we did see Onlinewelten respond with very strong vehicle play. Once again, getting out to a lead in the beginning, and then it got close once again at the end, but Onlinewelten this time able to eke out that win. Wanted to point out, look at Nookie over here. On team NoFrag, 33 frags in that match. Really nice play from him, and not a mean number of those were very nice mid-air shots.
Yeah, definitely. Very much looking forward to map number 3. It is, of course, Katabatic. If you watched yesterday's game, you would have seen my introduction to Tribes Ascend CTF. I discussed a couple of the routes you're going to see happening. If you haven't, check out the YouTube VODs. But nonetheless, this is the first snow map we're going to see today. A very open map, actually one of my favourite CTF maps currently in the game, and probably the favourite one, actually. Generators don't play as much of an important part in the base, but it is important to take down the base turrets that you can see here and over here, because they will give early identifications to flag cappers such as Elton, who's managed to get away with the flag here for NoFrag.
Yeah, he's got it out quickly here. That was actually very, very fast in the match. I think he was there in about 25 seconds, so he took a very direct route to the flag. That did, of course, put him on not the fastest route on the way back. He's hovering around that 200 kilometers an hour mark, and because of that, was able to be sniped out there by Arky, who looks like he has started out this match in that Sentinel role. And in comparison, take a look at Creature's route here, who took a bit slower route. It took him about another 10 seconds to get there, but look how much more speed he has on the way back, which is really, the first half of the setup is, of course, important. The faster, the better, but it's really all about the way back here. And look at this route by Creature. He's going to get this thing out in a very fast grab. The flag has been returned, but look, his stand was dominated there by the NoFrag team, showing up as red on your screen, and they have gotten the E-grab just ahead of Creature, who now is at 28 health. Once again, that seems to be a pretty normal amount of health for Creature to have. That must be like 3 impact nitrons and a disc or something. That must put him exactly at 28, because I've seen him at it a couple times. Let's take a look now at Lutranger actually has gotten back to his base, so we have gone immediately into a standoff after a 25-second pickup. We've seen the flags move now, I believe, 3 times, and they are in the respective team's opponent's hands.
Yeah, and I have to say, I'm not a fan of holding the flag too close to the base on this one. You can see it's sort of enclosed in hills. I prefer to stand all the way back here if I was on the NoFrag side, and for Diamond Sword, I equally like to stand by this back hill, because then you're not enclosed by these massive hills, and it really gives you a better view of your open surroundings. So it'd be nice to see them fall back. Actually, you can see Miri's actually holding outside himself, which is going to be a lot easier. Actually just standing still AFK, I'm not sure what he's planning on, but got to switch around. Doesn't look like the NoFrag team are too distressed yet. I can't see any of the Onlinewelten team coming in. Meanwhile, we've seen the flag come in. The drop, the return comes out from NoFrag. She may even see the first cap here by 1-0.
Yes, there it is. And Crystal was coming in for that E-grab. Did get in there, but was gunned down quickly by Task as he came in a bit too late. But Creature may be able, no, Creature unable to get that pickup out of the field. And it looks like Team NoFrag is going to elect to actually punt this around a bit, keep it in motion, and keep it out in the field in a pretty defensible spot. But, oh, nice impact nitro on there right as Creature picked up that flag. So nice play by NoFrag. And now plopping down some of those technician turrets is HCED, a.k.a. HSED. And going to keep that flag nice and defensible. They are up 1-0. No reason to rush the play here. They should set up a nice piece, nice set piece, I guess, here for Elton. Let him get a good grab with nice clear. Maybe try to suppress Arky, their sniper. and get their flag carrier out back across midfield and try to play a little bit of that cluster style and get the escort and get the cap. As we see Miri now setting up on defense versus Elton. No, Elton not going to be the primary capper. It is going to be Mystic, but they both miss, unfortunately, to Miri's stalwart defense.
Yeah, Kristan actually managed to get all the way over there, but actually Creature also setting up a route. He's sort of going on a back to front from the left-hand side of the map. Just Task on the stand. Has he been spotted? It looks like it, but Task just slightly off. And Creature's going to get away with this one. 314 health. You can see Elton to the left of the screen. He's trying to set up an E-grab potentially, but I think Creature's going to make it back in time. So it's up to Latranger. And of course, the other player that had just lost on my screen, Latranger will be able to pick up this E-grab. Actually gets stuck underneath that bridge there. If Elton could alter his route, he'd be able to pick it up, but it doesn't look like Elton has done so. And now it's up to Latranger just to keep this one away from the Diamond Sword Onlinewelten hands until the return can come in, and we did see that happen. So now Latranger's pretty much safe. If he dies, it's not the end of the world, but he has got Dr. Loser in pursuit as long as Mystic Mule and Elton there ready for the E-grabs if necessary, or the re-grab, shall we say. Yeah, Arkidizzle there with the snipe.
Yeah, Archie was able to take out that flag carrier yet again and take a look over at him. Something that I like to point out there, while frag's not necessarily the most important thing in Tribes, as it is an objective-based game, you always like to look at the Sentinel class, that sniper class, and see how many kills they've gotten, especially in the early game. So now, not even 5 minutes elapsed, and Archie is up to 8 kills, so definitely proving his worth there as the team sniper for Onlinewelten.
Yeah, I mean, NoFrag don't even have a sniper to their name at the moment. They're primarily Pathfinders, 4 of them in fact, which is interesting because they're all light classes with a lower amount of HP, but they are, as we mentioned before, better at flag capping. So maybe they're just want to ensure that if they do get the flag, they've got enough quick players in pursuit that if they do get taken down, they can just continue to re-grab, and make it back. And you can see Dr. Loser here as that Pathfinder doing just that. Shrike and Miri in pursuit. We'll better pick up the flag. Miri will get the return come in, and now all tied up 1-1 here, but
yeah, the equalizing cap, of course, they're coming out. So now we have just past 20 minutes remaining in the match, 19 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact remaining here. The score is 1-1 in both this game and the match, so this is winner take all here, and we are tied now. Once again, as we are watching the blue team on your screen, Team Diamond Sword in the game, Team Onlinewelten the players, versus the red team of Blood Eagle and Team NoFrag here. So a couple of editorial staffs playing a bit of a show match for, of course, their readers and all of you lovely viewers out there. It's great to have you here on this fantastic Friday evening. I am having a wonderful time bringing this to you. I'm Hi-Rez Bart, casting live out of the Hi-Rez Studios. We see actually Creature going for a bit of a strike grab there and was blocked out by HZ and Task. Not necessarily a very easy thing to manage, but they did so quite handily. But no, Creature actually turned that thing around, it looks like, and now it's coming the other way, 280 kilometers an hour, or 280 Sanics, as I did see someone popping up in chat, dropping the Sanic bomb, so I'll follow suit. And here we go. Look at this route by Creature, man. This thing is just nasty coming around. Going to pick up a lot of speed coming down this incline, or I'm sorry, decline. I am only partially spatially idiotic, but here we go. He has got it back safely to his base, so it's just a matter of being able to convert this into a cap, and it does look like Task is not going to make it there in time. 2-1 now for the blue team of Onlinewelten.
Yeah, fantastic play from Creature. Basically did that all by himself without too much disruption coming from NoFrag. Let's see if they can continue this on and take this third and final map. Remember, we all tied up 1-1. If you haven't seen the first map, make sure you do check the VOD that'll be available after the game. But right now here, Onlinewelten on their way to winning this one. And we're going to have to see if they can follow through. We did see a bit of a flag grab come out from Onlinewelten. I'm not sure who that was, but the flag has been dropped in open field. And again, you can see the NoFrag team just punting that flag around 40 seconds until it automatically returns. So can delay Creature just a little bit in grabbing that flag and give them some more time. Meanwhile, we saw a pretty similar thing come out from the Onlinewelten guys. They're punting the flag around, but actually Mystic Mule coming in for the grab out of open field. Shad in pursuit. Dr. Loser's actually there to support, going to try and take down Shad, the only pursuer for Onlinewelten. It looks like he's actually doing a pretty good job of it as well. Shad not able to connect with enough of that, I believe, Spin Fuser disc coming
Yes, well, Spin Fuser. And he did hit him again there, but Shad did get gunned out by Elton, but Archie was able to snipe from all the way across the map, was able to snipe at the flag carrier. But here we go, Elton on that nice cluster play, doing his job, escorting his flag carrier, but still taking some sniper shots from Archie. Landed one of those 3 that he took, but of course it was the first one, which is the most important one, is the most charged. And on the other side, it looks like Miri has gone down on the field. No, I'm sorry, just passing off to Shad. So we may see yet another standoff here.
Yeah, it looks to be that way, and what's going to be important here is both generators are still up, and in fact those turrets are up as well for Onlinewelten. We've got a lot of stuff coming out there from the NoFrag team, but the turret just prevailing, putting those missiles down toward the ground, and the AoE effect damage just too strong. Be able to pick up those 3 flags, and they're going to retain the flag, and the standoff is going to continue for the foreseeable future. Let's see if they're going to have another response. Going to have a look over at the NoFrag flag carrier. Meanwhile, you can see his turrets are actually down, so they're not going to be able to defend themselves as easily.
So they are electing to hold his flag over here on that spawn hill. Nope, just as I say that, Dr. Loser starts wheeling it around over to the other spawn point, it looks like. No, look at that. So there you see HZ is going to bring that turret up. I believe he is running that technician. Yes, he's going to start repairing. Just as Dr. Loser, I think he meant to call in an inventory station. He did indeed. Calls in an inventory station for the Ford to set up a little bit of base here, but what did you see there?
The base turret just connected with the Shrike. Crystalite just flew straight into the missile. It was interesting. Nonetheless, the Orbital coming out, going to be able to drop the flag into open field. Maybe Crystalite's going to drop out here, get the return. Yes, he will. Let's have a look at the other flag. I think we saw a bit of an E-grab come out from Latrangia. Where is the flag? Miri's actually on the stand.
It bounced down. Yeah, he actually hit one of the small posts there on the on one of the corners and bounced down and got torn up by a turret that was sitting on the corner of that flag stand as well, unfortunately. So 3-1 now coming out here for Team Onlinewelten, the blue team on your screen. And one of the things that we pointed out earlier, take a look now, double back now. 5 minutes later, so the first 5 minutes, Arky had 8 kills now, and in the last 5 minutes has had 11, so really picking up the pace. And of course, some of that came out, of course, from that orbital strike, and that's another thing about running the Sentinel. As he picks up those frags and gets more and more points, he's able to use those call-ins to really help your team, and in general, that sniper will be in a good position to use it because he's trying to see as much of the map as possible. So a little bit of the intricacy of the kind of call-in game, I guess you could call it, there coming out as I see Elton set up a back route here for the red team on your screen, Team NoFrag, and is going to be able to pick the flag up, but immediately goes down to some nice heavy on flag by Quiet, assisted there by Shad in that soldier role for defense. As actually, Creature's going to get another cap here. Look at that. That was a very fast route. I didn't even see the pickup there. Did you catch that, Ziggy?
I did catch the pickup, but then I switched straight over toward the pickup from Elton, unfortunately not able to get away with it. And Creature was well on his way home by that time and able to make this one 4-1. Dr. Loser with the pickup. A bit of a llama grab here, but he is rocking Pathfinder, so should be able to gain his speed pretty quickly, but unfortunately the strikes just cornered him off in between those rocky hills, and eventually able to find the frag here. Elton going to try and get the re-grab in open field. Is the other flag off the stand? No, it's still at base, so it looks like they're just going for the brute force method of getting the flag back to base still. Are they still rocking 4 Pathfinders? Let's have a look at the scoreboard. No, they've actually switched out some soldiers, so just 2 Pathfinders now for the NoFrag team, opting for more health.
Yeah, probably not a bad decision here, but unfortunately I think they do need at least 1 Pathfinder to get this, well, no, I guess supposing their play style is definitely that very brute force style, cluster style of offense, it does make sense to run quite a bit of soldiers, as we see Crystal Light here picking the flag up out of the field, dueling an HZ for the right to hold this flag. Crystal Light now down to 296 health, does go down now. Creature, however, in a grab cycle, going to use it to get up to speed a little bit, take some damage there from HZ. That flag is still bouncing around. We may see the return come out for Team Blood Eagle here. Yes, there it is indeed for Task. And Elton going to come in for, no, misses the cap, but there it is. Now 4-2, the second cap coming out for Team NoFrag here. As we have just past 13 minutes remaining in this match, the score is 1-1 in the match. 4-2 in this game, being led by the blue team of Onlinewelten, Team Diamond Sword against NoFrag here in this editorial show match in Tribes Ascend.
Yeah, missing Mill with a grab there for NoFrag on a right to left route using that soldier class. That's around 617 HP. I'm not sure where Arky is on that sniper class. Is he still sniper? Gonna switch away. Actually switched on to technician, which is not going to be helpful in this situation because he's no way going to be able to catch up to Mystic Mule. Has he even got a thumper? He may be running the repair tool. Yeah, so he doesn't have a projectile weapon to increase his speed, unfortunately, which means it's going to be all down to Miri in the distance just in front of Mystic Mule to try and get the E-grab. You got Crystal Light coming in. I think there's a Shrike as well. Miri with the E-grab. Miri, though, very, very low HP. Elton may be able to corner him off. We can see him in the distance. Meanwhile, the flag is in open field. Crystal Light's going to drop down, try and get this return. HCUD, though, trying to 5 with his team and get that flag back, but unfortunately the
Miri
return
passed it
came
off
in.
to Shad. Miri passed it off to Shad in midair and that strike to get him back up to speed to 250, and that's going to result in this cap unless something comes in very quickly here from Dr. Loser. I see him crashing the stand, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. That really was a big play because he did not have a lot of health or speed there, did Miri. But Shad unfortunately got up too high there with all that speed, bounced up too high, and Dr. Loser was able to get there in time, but it looks like he has been impact nitroned off that flag. There's the return, but Shad's been knocked off the stand as well. Mystic Mule now with a chance. That flag bouncing around is Shad's passed it off as he is out of health. The call-in from Latranger knocks a lot of people on the flag as well. Mystic Mule trying to get this flag just away from the base. Returned. No, I'm sorry. Picked up by Quiet here. Going for the turn is Crystal Light, but Latranger maybe will pick up on the field. No, also not. That flag has been returned now. Quiet has got the flag knocked off him here by Elton using that impact nitro. H-Shed going to get that flag out, but does go down to the orbital strike called in by Miri. This is insane. Are we going to see the pickup out of the field yet again from Team NoFrag? Red on your screen. It looks like Arky is vying for position on it as well. Oh man, you want to take it, Ziggy? Because I am running out of air to use.
It just looks like someone has thrown up names all over my screen. We've seen the return come in though. Wow! How did NoFrag hold on there? The fantastic strike coming in, the fantastic aggression coming out from the players, able to keep this game going. 4-2. Could have been 5-2 in the map over, but no. NoFrag are saying we can still take this one away. Elton with the grab, got quite a bit of speed. Going to use that nitro, actually not much speed, but now has quite a bit of speed. Going to be able to use this hill to probably nitron again. Nope, actually going to continue on with what he's got.
Yeah, here we go. Looks like Elton 170 kilometers an hour, 160 now, bleeding off a bit. Gonna maybe use another impact nitron to get up to speed here because look at Miri and Arky. They're both coming in. Now electing to use that impact nitron. It all comes down here to Task and H-Shed. They do not stop the first carrier, unfortunately. Miri's got this out very low on health. Does get gunned down immediately. Maybe they let him get that knowing that they were going to be able to get that kill in a defensible position and stop Arky from being able to get that re-grab. The cap coming out for Elton. No, unable to find the flag stand there. As Shad comes in and gets him midair. H-Shed going to be able to gun him down. Looking for the pickup there. H-Shed does get the pickup. And looks like Miri has already set up another. No, look at that. There we go. Very nice call off by Task. He was going faster, able to get the return. And there H-Shed has gotten the cap now. 4-3. The third cap coming out for NoFrag now. Bring it within 1 with just under 10 minutes remaining. As another 5 minutes have elapsed. And look at that. Arky has come off pace now. Only 3 kills in the last 5 minutes. He is running that infiltrator role, but maybe that will be their undoing as they're not running a sniper here. And Dr. Loser's got this flag out in Pathfinder, 160 kilometers an hour. Miri coming in on a back grab. Will he be able to be stopped? He misses the flag stand, uses an impact nitron, so maybe not missed it all, intentionally going for that flag carrier there, which frees up the stand for Arky, who is able to get it in and out. I believe he's in an infiltrator role. Yes, has just passed it off, trying to keep that flag in movement. Is he going to be able to pick it back up out of the field and delay even further? Yes, it does look like he will be able to, as the Diamond Sword flag, however, was returned there in that brawl.
Yeah, I think actually one of the NoFrag guys using a jumper pack, Shad was actually very lucky to get the return there. Jumper pack, just not quite quick enough. Jumper pack, of course, the thrust pack allows you to gain a lot of speed at the cost of energy on that Pathfinder class. But Creature now with the flag.
Ooh. Nice shot by Task there, midair, from behind, got him down. So just if you are just joining us, we are looking at 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining now in this match. Scores 4-3 in favor of the blue team, Onlinewelten. They are going up against the gentleman from NoFrag in Team Blood Eagle, the red suits on your screen. It's great to have you here. We are playing, of course, Tribes Ascend, which is the 5th and latest iteration of a game called Tribes. That started with Star Seas Tribes back in the late 90s, and if you would like to hop in the action with us and play, we have just gone into open beta now, and you can go to www.tribesascend.com and pick up your copy of the game today. It is free to play, of course, so come enjoy it with us. We're having a great time, as we see. Actually, Miri has been picked up by Crystal Light here on the grab cycle, which is going to whip him around the base here, get him back safely, but being shot at now by Nookie. Is there anything going on the other side of the map there?
I'm just admiring Crystal Light's ability to drive that strike at the moment. But meanwhile, HCED has the flag for NoFrag. They've got that turret up again. He's actually supported by Dr. Loser. I think Dr. Loser's playing Doombringer, which is going to help taking down the strikes, able to fire those homing missiles onto any flying vehicles incoming. I'm not sure if you can do it to ground vehicles. I'm fairly sure you can't. Players have to be in the air to lock on.
Oh, man. Sorry, just then we saw Crystal Light and Shad were dueling out there with Nookie and Task. And Nookie got an MA, mid-aired the flag carrier with the thumper, and it blew the flag up and Crystal Light was able to pick it up out of the air. It was really, really pretty brilliant stuff there that just happened. But yeah, no, you can target ground vehicles with the rocket launcher there, the Saber Launcher Fire and Forget missile system, but of course not grounded players, only when players are in the air as well. As you see, actually, an orbital strike coming in. Mystic Mule's going to be able to get this return. Now it's just a matter of, can they keep this flag on the stand? No. Shad going to come in and dip that strike down very low. Mystic Mule, unfortunately, missed that first pass at the return. And the strike of Shad, able to get in there and keep that flag in the field for Crystal Light to pick up. Sorry, Ziggy, you were saying.
Yeah, no, I was going to say it's good that the homing missiles can actually lock onto the grav cycles, because they can be very difficult to fire at when they're flying around the ground at ridiculous speeds. So, it makes sense that they've got the Doom Ring out in play, I guess, but we are going to see the flag drop by a Nitron grenade. I believe it was Miri, but it is only Miri there trying to get the return. The strike is just too far away, so it looks like they are going to be able to keep hold of this one. But now they've got two strikes come out here, Onlinewelten, which are going to make their lives a lot easier to pick up the frags here and get the flag back. Remember, spawning back into the game just take 5 seconds, so you can't just continually kill people and not make a pass at the flag, because if you don't, people are just going to continue to spawn in game. And right here on this tower is one of the spawn points around here, so very difficult decision to just fly around and kill things. But we are going to see the return come in. The E-grab though from Creature. There's LeTranger, makes his way back toward the stand. Actually saves himself by, did he spin fuse the disc, the Shrike?
Yeah, actually there was 2 Doombringer rockets. They were tracking the Shrike. One of them hit as he was wheeling around and then was coming in for that pass on the flag carrier. And the second Doombringer shot hit just as LeTranger was able to get that. I think it was a bolter actually to hit the Shrike as well and get the frag. So a lucky bit of timing there, I think, coming out as we see the flag has been returned now. The chance to tie it here for NoFrag. Can they keep their flag on the stand? Miri coming in with a bit of speed, but no, looks like LeTranger's going to get there in time. No, knocked off by Miri. Miri does miss that pickup though. And there it is, 4-4 now with 5 minutes remaining in this match. All of these maps have come right down to the wire, and here we go again. 5 minutes remaining, and it is, of course, 1-1 in the match, so winner takes all on this next flag cap, unless, of course, we go into overtime, which is if we go into 0 seconds remaining on the clock with a tie or with a one-cap game and the flags in the field. So let's take a look at the action already, as I see both flags, I believe, have come off the stand. Yes, Crystal Light, 283, that is a Shrike grab going back to front there. Very nice bit of play from him. That's going to get that flag right away into that standoff position. And the other side, however, Elton's got his flag back across the midfield now, and is looking to maybe get into a defensive position up here next to this Mark IV turret, where they also have deployable turrets and some other technician deployables, H said there, to support with Task. Looks like they already knew what they were going for in this last bit of play. They're going to go right to this very defensive position. You see the inventory station down, as well as all these deployables, so they know what they're doing here. As I see Arky coming in and Raider looking to clear out here. He's probably going to look to, look for Arky to stand here on one of these spires, maybe, or on a back hill, and lob these grenades, and here he goes indeed. And look at this coordination. You see Miri coming up over the big hill on the right side, going to build up a lot of speed, try to get a very high angle, and use all 3 of these impact nitrons and just rain them down and go for that lucky knockoff. So I will enjoy watching this unfold, as on the other side it looks pretty secure here for Shad and Crystal Light.
Yeah, actually, Miri's coming up behind. It must be rocking the Pathfinder, so has a couple of Nitron grenades in hand, but I think Arky's now gone down to Dr. Loser, so actually that good, well-timed attack didn't work out as planned, and Miri may even go down here. He's getting forced back by Dr. Loser and HCED. Excellent defense. And they're going to hold on with this standoff for just a little bit longer. Going to fly over to Shad, who you said was one safe. Now we can see, I think that is Mystic Mule coming in. You can see the Nitrons flying out, just trying to force the drop in a mid-air from Shad. Fantastic shot. Elton now coming in as well. Let's see if Elton and Nookie can do anything about it. Just Crystal Light and Shad are available. And of course, with the flag, it's all about energy management. If I zoom into him, you can see on his energy pack, he's got 90, 80, 90, 100. So if you do go into the air when you've lost all of your energy, that's when you want to fire a Nitron grenade, because they're going to have to come back down to the ground to regen that pool, and that's when the drop would occur. But having a look, it looks like NoFrag flag carriers are just about okay, actually set up in the tower. Now the returns come in. We could actually see NoFrag walk away with this game. Creature's going to have to get the E-grab here. LeTrange is just a little bit too far behind. The spin fuse of this and Nitrons aren't going to connect. Creature's going to make his way around the map on this E-grab, but in my opinion, he can't get back to base now. He needs to just delay as much as possible, because otherwise Tasker and Mystic Mule will be able to pick up the frag and get the return come in, and then we could see this game away 5-4 in favour of NoFrag. But wow, actually looks like he could be okay. Miri's now in support.
Yeah, it looks like he's done some nice skiing here. Miri coming in with a good bit of speed, and really just there, you really see the value of having an ace sniper on your team. That if they would have been able to, if you would have had a top-notch sniper there, there's a good chance that he would have been able to get those two requisite snipes to take up that light from full power. And really and bring that flag, or at least put some damage on it and keep that flag carrier humble, so he couldn't use quite as many of those impact nitrons. So you see he did sacrifice that half his health, but a nice shot there by Nookie. Got the splash damage from that thumper. This is going to get returned. Let's take a look back on the other stand. Latranger did just get mid-aired by Crystal Light, but look at this Miri in perfect position. I believe he wasn't a strike, judging by his speed on the ground. Yeah, I don't know. He has bled off a bit now, and he's just taking this flag out as wide as he can. This actually is a very good route. This is a set route I've seen before come out. If he's able to make it up over this next hill, but unfortunately it looks like he is going to not be able to. He's going to have to cut it off a bit to the right, maybe looking to pass off to Creature. No, just going to elect for the bit slower route, and hopefully they're going to be able to keep their flag on the stand and pull this win out now. Just 75 seconds remaining in this match. Elton coming in. Nice body block there by Crystal Light, knocking off his route. Nookie going to be able to get in position for the E-grab potentially as well. But here, look at Miri. Miri's maybe 5 seconds out. Here we go. Do we get the E-grab? Yes, we do indeed. Nookie able to get in and out with the soldier there. That buys enough time for the offense. Let's see, is he going to get enough support in time? Yes, the Mystic, Mule, and H-Set have now gotten close to the stand, putting a lot of pressure here on the Miri. Strike coming in to help. That Miri passes the flag up onto the stand. Nowhere there to retrieve it. Yes, Creature is, but Mystic Mule does not get the E-grab there in time. Does get run over by Shad, and there the game goes to Onlinewelten. 5-4, 42 seconds remaining in this match. They take the best of 3, 2-1. Holy moly!
Surprisingly, one of the better games in Tribeston we've seen, and this is between two press teams. So wow, fantastic display, and congratulations, of course, to Onlinewelten here. Obviously, fielding an entire team of TA beta testers as well. A few of their players were ill, so only a couple remain, and thanks to all of the TA beta testers for being available to jump in and help out. And of course, commiserations to NoFrag, but wow, fantastic play from the French guys. Just 3 very close games.
Hats off to NoFrag there, really putting up some great games against a 5/7, basically a cross-section of the top player in Europe. Top players in Europe make up 5/7 of that Onlinewelten team. So NoFrag really showing their chops, I think, in FPS games, especially Tribes here, as they do unfortunately go down there to Onlinewelten and Mercenaries team 2-1 there in that best of 3. But we are going to bring you guys a 4th map here. It's going to be the new map, Temple Ruins, and we're going to be moving over there shortly, which of course is a very, very large map, so it'll be fun to watch these high-speed caps coming out.
Yeah, definitely. I've not had much chance to play it, but I did mention yesterday I really like the front-to-front route that the map designer has implemented into the game. Hopefully when we just get into the match, I'll quickly fly over there and show you what I'm looking forward to checking out. And of course, the only map so far in Tribes Ascent to feature lava in CTF, which I know was very happy for some of the Tribes vets to see finally back into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Those kind of environmental hazards are I think that are something that was fun from the old Tribes games, and we're glad to be able to bring them back, of course.
Yeah, definitely. So we are going to be rotating all the way around. So is it going to be next map, Temple Ruins, or we've got a couple more to float through?
Bella Omega will be the ready up.
Okay. So yeah, Tribe Standards is open beta, guys, so we don't have all the tools implemented yet, such as first person as well, but I hear that it is going to be in the game eventually. Just a difficult thing to implement into the Unreal Tournament 3 engine, or the UDK, or whatever. Am I right, Bart? So it is coming.
That's right.
For now, you're going to have to make do with a third-person spectator POV, but of course you can check out myself play almost daily. Just follow my Twitter at ZRONVC. You can follow Bart as well on Twitter, HiResBart. And for everything LevelUpTV in the future, including Tribes Ascend, make sure you follow LevelUpTV on Twitter, or check out our coverage at levelupyourgame.net. Talking of Twitter, actually, I believe Onlinewelten's Twitter is just Onlinewelten, and NoFrag is also just NoFrag. So if you want to follow those guys and check it out, I know they've posted about this match on their websites, and give them the support. You can do so via Twitter. So,
all right, here we go.
Awesome, looks like we're ready to go right straight away. Nice,
let's get right into it.
Nice to see all the crashes from the servers have now been kinked out for the open beta, but I'm very We've had 2
Doing
games
the best we
now.
can, man.
Yeah, 2 games with nothing. It's awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's always good to see server stability improving. That is something that we take very seriously and work very hard on. We are, of course, a small little studio here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's wonderful to be able to bring this game to a worldwide audience, of course. I am the competitive and esports manager over here at Hi-Rez. NBC has been so kind as to give you all of my contact information, and I encourage you, if you are watching the stream and do not currently play Tribes, pick it up over at tribesden.com and come join us on the forums. We really do read our forums and take our surveys seriously, and we iterate the game based on them, as some of the players that have been around for a while can attest to. So it's really awesome always to have more people part of the community, and of course, without you, none of this is possible. So thanks for tuning in, and let's move right on into the 4th map for funsies here on Temple Ruins, the brand new map coming out from my good buddy Hi-Rez KP. And it is, of course, the largest map in terms of base distance so far, and features this lovely volcanic lava art set. And it is, if you notice closely, Children of the Phoenix architecture. So maybe a hint of what's to come. I certainly hope so.
Yeah, definitely. So I just want to clarify the score at the top of the screen. Just say 2-1. Onlinewelten did win the best of 3 in 2 maps. And this is just going to be a show match here on the brand new map, Tribes Ascend, Temple Ruins, featuring the lava and the volcanoes and some extremely quick routes. You can check out a lot of routes on YouTube. Very fun to learn them in this game. And you can see the front-to-front route there by Creature that I was talking about just failed. Nice thumper come out there from one of the NoFrag guys. But you basically go up one of the sides and come down the other and use the curvature of the map to propel yourself back on to your own direction. But Mystic Mule with the flag here for NoFrag.
Yeah, Mystic Mule's got it out here, and as you see, he's got quite a bit of speed there. This map, I've seen some chatter among some of the cappers on the U.S. side, and I did see actually last night we were casting a game on the American side, and the old gentleman in style, aka Binswees, came talking out of spectator chat for about 3 games. And so all of the cappers, I think, have been getting excited about this map. I've heard some speculation that we'll see 400 plus routes here on Temple Ruins. So definitely looking forward to seeing what happens here from all of these teams. And all of these wonderful cappers, one of them, of course, being Mystic Mule there, who was able to get that flag back out for the first cap for his team. And look at this, Nookie has picked the flag up again. And as you look at the Onlinewelten base, it looks like they're playing a zero defense strategy here, going all offense, just having fun, trying to show you guys the awesomeness that is Temple Ruins. And if you notice, NBC, you can actually get up very high in this map as well. There's a little bit of an issue with the skybox where you can actually, you'll notice there are some black gaps that we know about, but yeah, that's one of the things that was important for this map, that it is so big that you can really get a good feel for it and get really high up in the air. As we see Nookie coming in under some pressure from Crystal Light and Creature. I wanted to say Creature Light, but that of course would be not right and probably upset Creature a bit, as I don't believe he is the lovely Italian gentleman Crystal Light himself. So 1-0 here for Team Blood Eagle, the red team on your screen, going up against Onlinewelten, the blue team in Diamond Sword. We are watching NoFrag versus Onlinewelten. It was taken by Onlinewelten 2-1 in the best of 3, and we are here now on the 4th map, the newest map in Tribes Ascend, Temple Ruins.
I'm just flying around. Where are the generators on this room? Ah, here they are.
Just hit the G button.
Well, that would actually been a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, G and click. My bad. But we have seen a bit of a flag pick up Creature at his own base with the NoFrag flag, and we've also got NoFrag Nookie here with the Onlinewelten flag, actually supported by his teammates at his base. So got a bit of a standoff still going on here. You see some mortar spam coming out. I'm not sure who's that's from, if that's one of the NoFrag players. I'll have a quick look. Maybe it was Quiet playing the Juggernaut role for Diamond Sword. Must have been taken out just as I mentioned him. But that was the green projectile explosive that we saw. Let's try and now with the pass off.
Yeah, look at this here now. Creature sitting up on top of the spire here for Onlinewelten. I think he finds this to be a novel and defensible position. And it looks pretty good. Miri has a good chance here for the return, but no, he misses that flag on the return. Coming back in with his jumper pack, knocking around, does get it, and we are going to see Creature fall down here now. I don't see any danger of an E-grab. They are going to get this equalizer cap here now. 1-1 with just in 3, 2, 1, 4 minutes have elapsed in this game. 21 minutes remaining. Score, of course, 1-1. in this, I guess, show match of the show match, the fourth map of a best of 3 here between Onlinewelten and Team NoFrag.
Yeah, remember guys, if you're interested in playing competitive Tribes Ascend, make sure you check out spinfuser.org. You can see there in the bottom of the screen right now. There you'll be able to find all of your competitive Tribes Ascend coverage for both European and slowly beginning to be American coverage as well. But nonetheless, 2-1 now on the board. I'm going to have a quick fly around, see what's going on. Can we see anyone coming in? Actually, we saw a bit of a grab there. I completely missed that one, guys. So sorry.
No, but you got it right, though. No, you said it was 2-1. I think subconsciously you knew, because it was 1-1 until Crystal Light got that fast cap there and made it 2-1 there for Team Onlinewelten. But Elton's got the flag out. On the other side, for Team NoFrag, 250 kilometers an hour, going to go on this very natural route here, going under the spire and using these bowls to change his direction. That's something that you'll notice it does factor very heavily into Tribes Ascend, is using the terrain as well as your air control and your weapons and your belt items to change your direction or point you in the right vector with the right amount of speed. So no more impact nitrons, remaining for Elton to get that quick burst of speed with very little health trade-off. But he is being sniped out here now by Arky. The pursuit of Miri, Crystalite, and Shad coming in as well. As we do see, Crystal has gone down on the stand after picking up the flag. H7 with a nice pickup out of the field. We may see this converted into a cap, although he is under a lot of pressure here. Task and Dr. Loser and Latrange are able to get into position. And Miri getting for that return. No, going to miss an Elton with a nice pickup while that flag was bouncing. Crystalite now the only one with a chance to pursue this. Arky maybe electing to snipe. I didn't see where he is. Very far away. Look at Arky, those snipes coming in from super duper far away. We are going to see the equalizer cap yet again. 2-2 now coming out for NoFrag.
Yeah, fantastic play from Nookie there. You could see him just keep the flag here in this open field, just waiting for the carrier to hit the stand, got the return in, tied this one up 2-2 as you say, and I mean another fantastic map here. First time I think I've ever seen Temple Ruins played, and it's great to see that it's providing such close games already. Mystic Mule with the pickup here, rocking Soldier class. For NoFrag, you can see Dr. Loser just passes by him. Maybe he's gunning on a bit of a grab on return, because I can see their flag is at base.
And Miri's just missed a pickup there, so taking a look back, I'm pulling way out. I don't see any blue players, Diamond Sword players, even on this side of the map. Arky really the only one with a shot to get a couple snipes here onto this medium class. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in time. He's going to put up NoFrag 3-2 now over Onlinewelten. You see Miri is pretty far out waiting on that health regen. He does get it now and is going to set up a bit of a cap himself. But I see on the other side the flag has come out. Yeah,
Elton with the pickup. We've got a Shrike in pursuit. It is Crystalite. He's actually Technician. So if the Shrike does take damage, he can just quickly jump out, use that improved repair tool to heal that vehicle back up to full HP. Shad actually comes and gets the return instead. And both flags back on base here, Bart.
Yes, indeed. We have seen the flags reset here now as we've passed 18 minutes remaining in this match. The score is 3-2 in favor of the red Blood Eagle team NoFrag versus the blue Diamond Sword team in Onlinewelten. Crystalite has come out in that Shrike, as you mentioned, so Shrike probably going to figure to be relatively dominant on this map, I would imagine, considering its size. The Shrike's ability to maneuver quickly around is going to be at a very high premium, I think. So it'll be interesting to watch Crystalite's use of it, as I think he has actually spotted Elton, who is setting up a route here. No, I'm sorry, he is going to make his way back towards the midfield. Take a look over at the Blood Eagle flag. It's also looking relatively secure, but I do see Creature coming in, going for the loop-de-loop, and there it is. And now he's out, going the other way, going to use an Impact Nitron to get back up to speed. 705 health remaining, going to start to speed up as he goes downhill. Going to use another Impact Nitron. If he can get up over this ridge, it'll be very good for him. He'll start to pick up speed and coming down the other side of it. He's going to hit the flat a bit. And once again, you see the use of the sniper really huge there, as he was going, bearing dead ahead from the enemy base for quite a bit there. But I see Mystic Mule's got a chance at the E-grab. It looks like, no, he's too far out. He needs to start this route 10 seconds ago, unfortunately, and Creature is going to get in here for the equalizer cap, as Mystic Mule has now elected to start his route, unfortunately. Even though it is not a bad route. I mean, he's going, he's going to pick up to about 200 here as he uses that thumper jump coming in. But Quiet does get that body block there. Nice play there by Quiet coming out, knocking that flag carrier off. We do see the score is 3-3 here now. It's 16 minutes and 23 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm actually on Elton Pub at the moment on the Pathfinder class, just setting up a route for himself. Actually looked like he's going to double back on himself and use this hill to gain speed, come in for a perhaps side-to-side grab. I'm going to watch his entire approach, actually. An interesting thing I've noticed so far is that the Onlinewelten team like to defend away from the flag, sort of 5 or 6 meters, and the NoFrag guys like to really clump around the stand and force any carriers that come in just to either hit a pole or hit them. So, interesting to see the dynamic going on between both teams anyway. Elton's just going to miss his final neutron grenade. Remember, not all these players are going to have routes predefined on this new map, and unfortunately not going to work out there. The strike did get the grab, and also the re-grab in open field coming out from Crystalite here. May even be able to get this one. Nookie, I can see Nookie may be down by the generators. Rather than getting this E-grab, and we should see 4-3.
Yeah, there it is coming out from Crystalite. Of course, hopping on the strike there, I guess, to do a bit of flag action there as Crystalite, as he has been very effective here. I think we've seen on all the maps. Shad, how close was that? I don't know if you got that on the camera, but he actually was able to run someone over from dropping into the hole to his generator. That is really a very tight place to fit that strike in and out. But, of course, Shad is of no mean skill, I think, as you do see him splatter Elton. I think Shad is maybe... has taken a grudge out against this NoFrag team and is just going to use this strike to its full potential here, maybe. He has gone Super Saiyan, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Showmatch probably just wants to pull out all the stops here in this 4th and final map.
And then he gets killed by Dr. Loser right as I say that. I think he got disked out of the sky by a nice shot there. But Crystalite's the new striking wonder. So we'll start talking about his strike, and look at this, he's actually wheeled it up very high now. Maybe this might be setting up a strike grab. Looking at his... Nope, gonna cut that off, just gonna let Creature go in there for it. So let's take a look at Creature, gonna come around the loop-de-loop-de. Gonna go down, the flag is not returned in time, but look at that speed, man. He had 200 kilometers an hour coming down from the top side of that thing. So with an effective clear there, that would have been a really nice... Yes, Crystalite does use that strike to come out, gets the flag out, took some damage on the stand, but he has 300 kilometers an hour in speed. That's going to be quite a bit. Let's see what this route is that he's going to use. Going to use that terrain, as we were saying, to turn around. He did bleed off about 50 kilometers an hour in speed there to do that, but it looks like it's not going to be too detrimental. As I see, Task is trying to cut him off, has a nice bit of route, and I did see some icons pop up over here near his flag stand. It is being defended by Shad, and Nookie misses that route. This is going to give it a good shot for Crystalite to get in here. He's been supported by Mimlin. Going to continue to gain speed here. Now bled off to about 200. He does not, unfortunately, have any really effective grenades or means of propelling himself. He's down too low to use... Oh, no, I'm sorry. He has a TCN, actually, and Mystic Mule has now gotten this flag out. So it looks like we may be going into a standoff here, although Crystalite is under still some good bit of pressure here from Task.
Yeah, I've been staying on task for a while. The great thing about chasing in Tribes Ascend is you do regen health after 14 seconds of taking no damage, so chasing is possible if you start early enough, because you can use those spin fuser discs, the thumpers, the nitron grenades, whatever you've got to your arsenal to increase your speed. And remember that you will gain full health by the time you need to actually get into a deathmatch with the flag carrier, so it is certainly possible. Mystic Mule, on the other hand, isn't able to do any of that, because when you have the flag, you do not regen HP, so he needs to pass it off ASAP. Task is low HP there himself, so as soon as Task regens, that's got to be the end goal. He may even just risk passing it off early, but actually the flag was on the stand, so he's just going to walk straight into it. The strike was nowhere near to get the lead grab, and now we're all tied up 4-4 here. And, well, potential to tie it up 2-2 in maps, but, you know, at the end of the day, Onlinewelten already winners here 2-1.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know, both teams are the winners here, I think, as this was an amazing show match here. All of the games, I think, actually went to 4-4. And I think all but one ended in overtime or within the last 30 seconds. And the one that ended before that was a the first game went 5-3 to NoFrag with like 2 minutes remaining. So, as you did see a nice body block coming out there from Quiet onto Nookie on that route. But it does look like Elton's setting up yet another one, maybe going for a call-in. And I see Creature, but take a look at Creature here. He's going to go for that roundabout. Crystalite is in position also with that Merv launcher. Going to be able to clear the stand. Let's take a look at Creature coming down now, back around. No! Does miss that flag and goes down immediately. Maybe not enough clear there from Crystalite, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're going to see a bit of a grab come out from Elton. Fantastic bloody block, but it was unfortunately by his own teammate. So his speed's going to be cut off almost entirely. Very low HP as well, just 55. A spin fuser disc from Shad should be able to shut him off, but Elton getting a bit of an airtime here, and he's got Nookie in pursuit, so if he can alter his trajectory, should be able to pass it off toward Nookie. We'll see what he's planning on doing here. And, otherwise, Shad ain't quite going to be able to pick up the flag yet. There we go. Surely going to get the return, and Nookie forced off it, and Quiet's going to be the one to bring it back to his base. And now Both flags back on the stand.
Yes, yes, they are. Both flags are back now. I have seen it picked up by Miri, though, and judging by his speed, that was a back route, maybe. That's very, very fast. 250 kilometers an hour. He's coming through the midfield here. Has now passed the midfield, going under the stone monoliths, I guess we can call them. As Mystic Mule is doing the same, a bit slower here. He's actually gone down to under sub 100. Under sub 100. Has gone sub 100 kilometers an hour. But it looks like he's going to be able to get this flag back to Latranger on his flag stand, and we may see a bit of a standoff here as Dr. Loser and Nookie and Elton all looking to put some pressure on Amiri with Quiet and Shad helping out defend.
Yeah, we saw the Shrike come out from Shad there to try and support his flag carrier in a better way from the aerial perspective, and looks like he's going to be able to do it effectively as well. Nice ram, and flag is an open field here, but Elton may not be able to pick this one. It'll be a fantastic projectile shot on toward the ground, knocking the flag toward crystallized direction, able to pick that one up. And if we fly over towards Mystic Mule, what's going on over there?
Over here, I do see Mystic Mule was not really under very much pressure. Look at all the deployables that are out here for the Blood Eagle team of NoFrag. We got, I'm not even going to attempt to count them, but I'm going to say it's several of many different varieties. I see some mines. I see called an inventory station. I see those Doombringer force fields, as well as even a motion sensor that will zap a player's energy that goes through it. So quite a bit of deployable play coming out from them. On the other side, of course, Shad's looking pretty secure over here on his base. So with just under 10 minutes remaining here, it does look like we are going to be in a standoff.
Yeah, Miri got nailed. Actually comes in from behind. Tried to use the upward sort of, I don't know what you would call this, people on the stream can see it, to go up to the top, but the motion sensor drained all of his energy, and halfway up the Doombringer missile just hit him in the bottom. And
there's a return for NoFrag. Here it is, 5th cap. Boom, they win. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Well, technically tying it up, but Showmatch here at the end of the game. Definitely looks like a great map here on Temple Ruins, but I like what I see.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Good to see these teams come out. And of course, Onlinewelten did take that first best of 3, but NoFrag did take the for fun match. So always great to see. Let's see if we can get some of these players in here for an interview.
Yeah, sure, why not? Are we looking at, I mean, we can, all the players I think use this mumble. I'm not sure who we've got on here right now.
Okay, and maybe we'll grab one of the mercs as well to be a as part of the interview.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, so the guys on stream, stick with us. We'll be back in around about 30 seconds while we sort this one out. Okay, so hey guys, we're just setting up with the interviews. There's a couple of mic issues. Give us a couple of seconds and we will be just about ready to go. So bear with the delay. Very sorry for this.
All right, so we'll just have to watch for him to.
It
Hey,
was
buddy.
fucking hilarious. Our comms were. Oh,
Hey,
hello.
I moved.
Okay, so welcome back everybody to Level Up TV. You of course just watched the press show match between Onlinewelten and NoFrag. Onlinewelten were able to take the game 2-1. Oh, 2 seconds, sorry. Yeah, 2-1. NoFrag taking the final show match on Temple Ruins. But nonetheless, let's do a bit of an interview with some of the players. So we've got Arky from Onlinewelten. Arky, why don't you introduce yourself to the viewers and let everybody know how you got involved with the show match in Onlinewelten today.
Hiya, my name is Arkadizzle. I played for Onlinewelten today, and I play regularly for Working as Intended. I also edit on spinfuser.org, and I was approached today to play for Onlinewelten. They were short of a few players, and had a great game.
Yeah, so you guys managed to win the match 2-1, but there were very, very close games. I saw a couple of nice flag passes from Crystalite and Shad as well, who flew the strikes. They're also here in the channel. What was your game plan going into today, really?
Oh well, we just really wanted to provide a good game, a good spectator game. So we played to that. We played to classes that we thought would give a competitive game, but also one that would be entertaining to watch. And we ended up rotating through quite a few game plans as we went through. We were genuinely impressed by the skill of the other team. We weren't sure how much they played before, obviously with this being a predominantly media thing. It took us about 5 minutes to notice that they were all above rank 18 or something in game, and that pretty much said it all.
Yeah, that's actually Latranja in the background laughing to himself.
Yeah.
He of course played for Team NoFrag today. Latranja, why don't you give yourself a bit of an introduction and what you do for NoFrag?
Hello, I'm from NoFrag, and I'm watching some review and strategy guide for many games. I'm playing FPS from a long time now, and the Trigger Sounds is very fun and very refreshing game. I enjoyed a lot the game tonight. So I think the match was pretty close, and that was very interesting. A lot of fun.
Awesome. We've also got, I believe, Dr. Loser from NoFrag. Dr. Loser, hello.
Hello, I'm the boss of the website. So now you know. Yes, it was a very good game, and I'm pretty happy about the result because it was the first time, except for Sad and myself, that we played competitively this game. By example, L'Étranger, Nuki, Elton, and the others never played like that. And I think they did pretty well, and I'm proud of them.
I'm actually very surprised. I mean, obviously you and HCED currently play for French Fragging Rabbits.
Yeah, it's one of the best defenders I ever seen.
Yeah, and I have to say, Elton, especially your flag capper, saying he never played competitively, seems to know exactly what he's doing. He has a lot of flag routes as well. So.
Yeah, I think it was a Tribes 2 player before. I don't know if he played with a team, I can't remember, but he's not new to Tribes.
I did see, yeah, I saw in-game there, actually, I believe it was Creature was asking if he was Elton from Tribes 2.
Yes, it is, yes.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Sorry, Bart, carry on.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Yeah, it looked like he was very it looked like he knew what he was doing in a Tribes game very much. As much as FPS as anything else, but yeah, definitely in Tribes in terms of positioning, and it looked like communication was there.
Yeah, that's why we choose him to be your flag capper.
Yeah, had a lot of great E-grabs, especially Elton. And you had some very good coordinated offense. I guess who was the lead caller for the team, or are you all contributing?
I think Seth and myself, as we are the most experienced player, we talked a lot. Him for the defense and me to say what we had to do in the attack. But we all talk.
Great.
We all talk a lot. We are French after all.
I think we should let Dr. Loser go down and actually properly pronunciate his entire team's names, because I'm sure we butchered them very, very well all day.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're the only one to pronounce my name correctly, so you're forgotten.
We are the champions.
L'Étranger.
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 Yes, it is L'Étranger.
Albert Camus, L'étranger.
We definitely need to be French to pronounce it correctly, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'm well in the knowledge of weird names with my Polish background. No one can pronounce my names correctly, so it's okay. I get it. So moving back as well to Onlinewelten, we've got Crystalite and Shad here. Why don't you both give yourself a bit of an introduction? Crystalite first.
I think Crystalite's on the phone at the moment.
Oh,
She
interesting.
sent me a message, so you may as well start off with Shad, and we'll see if Krista comes back by the end.
Shad?
Hello.
Hello, Shad.
Kind of
Give
mean
yourself
for
a bit
the
of-
ninja interview, by the way.
No problem, Shad. I thought you'd be up for it.
So, I've been playing Tribes 2 since 2004. Really enjoyed it, and well, yeah, that's it.
And you were, of course, the the Shrike fight. You play for Working IDK. Sorry, I almost said Working as intended.
Yes.
IDK, one of the top teams, probably the top team at the moment in the game, along with Crystalite. We saw you flying the Shrike as well and doing some fantastic mid-air flag grabs. I mean, have you been practicing that a lot? Within your team?
No, not at all.
No?
Yeah, the first 2 tries I think failed, but after that I got the hang of it, and maybe we'll see more of that in the future.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. I mean, you guys lost today, unfortunately. But I mean, what did you see that was your weakness, if anything?
Oh, they won.
Oh yeah, they won.
Well-
Sorry,
well
I'm thinking.
played,
I'm getting NoFrag and Onlinewelten mixed up here on my piece of paper. Sorry. So you won today. What was your strengths in winning, taking away the game? Would you say, Shad?
Well, our experience, I guess. And
No.
just
The Shrike.
The Shrike. The Shrike.
oh, of course the Shrikes then.
Shrike
The
won.
Shrikes.
Oh no.
He was trying to cover for it. He's
No
like,
experience,
no,
just
no.
the Shrikes.
That hurt too much.
So where
It
was
was
your
the experience to pick the Shrike.
where was your strikes today? NoFrag.
Oh, we don't like vehicles. We don't have anything to compensate. So. No, seriously, except Jeannot Lapin in the FFR, which is a lapin with a small thing, we don't have anything to.
Such camaraderie.
We are playing a first-person shooter, not a simulation like that, vehicle simulation.
Well, it's interesting you should say that, because obviously in European tribes at the moment, the Shrikes haven't been in the game for a while because there was a couple of issues with them. So I guess you've been enjoying the game significantly more until today.
Yeah.
Yeah, take note, High-Res Bart. Take note.
Yes.
It's curious to see sometimes Shrike which is very powerful and sometimes it's not at all. I don't exactly understand it's on purpose or if problem. I don't know. Maybe Bart can tell us.
I think that the proof will be in, I believe, the custom servers when you're able to turn them off and limit them, as well as increase the credit cost significantly so that it's much more of a investment. I think those things all in conjunction should be interesting. And then I'd like to take a look at that before moving any further around balance, I think, in particular. As the Shrike has gone through several changes in the most recent set of patches in the last 5. I think 3 of them included Shrike changes. So I'd like to see it stay as it is for a bit now, but augment it more around kind of the quote-unquote meta side of the game. I would be my opinion on it.
Bart, I got a question. What do you think about having some reverse jetpack on the infantry, so you can go down when you want instead of being flying or gliding in the sky?
Jetpack on your head.
I think he's referring to that Legion style, where I believe that was in Legions, where you had the downward thrust on your jetpack. I think that given the system of the way that we present you options of what to purchase for your class, I don't think it's out of the question that you would see that as maybe an alternate pack to something, say, like the thrust pack. So maybe now, or maybe on a heavy, you could use it or something. So I would say it's not out of the question as a side grade to another type of pack, as you see most recently the utility pack coming out for that soldier class.
Okay. That would be useful to avoid the Shrike.
Yes, yeah, that is very true.
I hadn't even thought
the head jetpack. Yeah, I hadn't either, but yeah, I do think that is a very interesting point.
I think next time we will use the free fall perk, but we didn't think about it.
Yeah, that of course allows you to take less damage when you fall, and also less damage from the vehicles. For those listening,
yes.
I didn't know. Oh, that's a good point.
Completely forgot this perk, so...
Yeah, it's one of the things with tribes at the moment. You have to sort of set your characters up before you get into the game. I'm told that different loadouts are coming, right, Bart, eventually. So
that is something that it's behind custom servers and continued infrastructure improvement around latency and stability. So a lot of time gets spent on making on kind of that back end side. The gentlemen that work on that, they tend to be working quite a bit on server stability, and then they it's kind of one project at a time. And currently we're looking at private servers and custom server ability, but I think in the future that would be is going to be kind of a next piece of all that back end. Will be adding in that ability to switch loadouts. I don't know if that will be the next highest priority, but it is something that I am very interested in, as I especially switching between game types. Like your CTF loadout is very different than perhaps your TDM or your arena, even much less micro kind of loadouts within each game type. So it's very needed, I believe.
When will we start to play the open beta? Tomorrow?
The game, it officially is an open beta as of Wednesday. It was kind of a soft launch, but now we are officially, in open beta. You can just go to tribesascend.com and download the game and hop right in. So yeah, it is ready to go, and I think that we have some giveaways as well through various press partners and through Facebook to get some free gear for the open beta. So there is quite a bit of opportunity to get in and get started right away.
I think NoFrag should be given some free stuff to give away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we are trying to promote the game because it's a very good game. It's for me it's just like a miracle because I saw that I think that the license was almost dead, and now it's back and better than the first one. It's incredible. Thank
you very much. Yeah, that's really awesome to hear. I was I was hired at Hi-Rez about a year ago, right as we were really getting kicked into gear with Tribes, and it was like my childhood favorite game, and so it's been a dream for me as well to see Tribes resurrected. And it's like every once in a while I'll just be driving home from work and I'll be sitting in my car and be like, it's really awesome that I can just go home and play Tribes with like 100 people I don't know, because that hasn't been the case for 10 years.
Yeah, and the free-to-play business model is very good too. I was really worried when I see that it will be a free-to-play game, but actually it's very balanced and good. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Loser, a lot of people would say that Tribes Ascend is pay to win. I disagree. I guess
completely.
You disagree.
Yeah, completely.
I mean, Bart, what would your response be to people that say that?
I guess I will concede that the game is pay to win when we sell weapons that you can only achieve through paying money, which is something that we will never do. So I think that as long as the game is everything is achievable through playtime, and the only thing you're paying for is convenience and personality, then you can call it balanced around the payment model.
Yes, and just look at what the competitive players are playing. They are playing with the Pathfinder, the Soldiers. They are almost free, so completely they don't have any advantage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I played the game for a long time without even paying a penny, and then I was like, well, actually, I really like this game. Might as well support the developers, and I bought the open beta package, I think it was, or the beta package they were offering, and that just gave me a small boost. The great thing is getting VIP. You get, I think, double XP. I'm not sure if that's still available, Bart, but that was it.
The VIP pack, no, that was a closed beta offering only, but I'm sure we'll come up with some more awesome bundles for you guys as. We love that.
I believe you still have you can still achieve VIP status though in game, can't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
So
I think that's
purchasing.
What was referring to.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. So yeah, any purchase will make your account VIP, which means you do get double XP for the life of your account, which is ostensibly forever unless you do something to get yourself banned.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing to have, the VIP. I mean, since getting it, I've enjoyed the game significantly more. Not because I play any classes that needed it, but now I have useless classes like Sniper unlocked. Hey, Arky.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Hey-o.
Oh, so you're a Sniper, Arky. We saw you playing other classes today. Why stick to Sniper? I mean, why in competitive play? Is there anything you prefer about it compared to the maneuverability classes?
I just feel a little bit. Personally, I like having the presence in midfield. I feel like I'm a little bit gimped if I'm stuck in base all the time with limited maneuverability. But then again, ironically, I can't do anything when the flag actually drops near me. So.
Well, you do have an SMG now, which is not too bad.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah, which is still a little bit strong, but just gonna say.
Quiet you. We're talking about how fun this game was.
It is. It's a fantastic game, and I like the sniper class in this compared with all other games. It's got something different about it. I've played a lot of FPS games before. I've played Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and Team Fortress 2, and the sniper classes in those feel very, very different to the sniper class in Tribes Ascend. It's sort of got something unique about it, and I really, really like that.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned.
Is it the K button?
It's not the K button. I think it might be the fact that it's a real challenge. Like sniping targets moving at 300 kilometers an hour is something that you can't really do in any other game, and the extreme ranges that you can find yourself fighting at as well is again something that you can only really do in something like Battlefield 3, and that again feels very, very different to Tribes. So.
Yeah, excellent. So Bart, do you have any final questions for the guys?
No, I'm good. Let's let them do their any shout-outs or exit messages they have, and then wrap this thing up, as it's been a lot of fun here today.
Yeah, so Dr. Loser, you're obviously the big guy, top man at NoFrag. Why don't you just give your final shout-outs and where everybody can go to find out about you, your team French Fragging Rabbits, and of course NoFrag.
Oh, I don't have much to say. It was a great game, and it was very close, and it was a surprise to learn that we will be playing against the top European teams, but actually it turned out pretty good, so we are really happy.
Awesome. Have you got a website people can check out?
Oh yes, but it's French, so come on to nofrag.com.
Google Translate. Google Translate will do you just fine. But thanks for joining us today, Dr. Loser, and all of you guys at NoFrag Latranja. I'm sorry for my pronunciation again. I'll cut myself a few
You're welcome.
times.
That's okay.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll commentate you guys playing again in the future. And good luck with the website and everything Tribes Ascend.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Arky, I'm going to let you give some final shout outs. Of course, people can check out onlinewelten.com. Again, I'm going to guess it's probably not in English. I'll check it out. But I mean, any shout outs you want to give for the game, the people that can't be here but you played with, and anything?
Well, yeah, I mean, firstly, obviously, onlinewelten.com. I think it is a German language site. Does sort of all the MMO sort of thing. And it seems to be quite general coverage as well, and it's a fantastic website. I think it may have a giveaway on at the moment for Tribes Ascend. And then our personal website, our coverage website for the competitive community, spinfuser.org. And hopefully we'll have a new podcast up on there soon. But Jonni asked me to remind you, don't go anywhere.
Yes, of course.
And I think that's pretty much it. Working as intended, Team Hindsight. Yeah.
Awesome. So I guess we'll call it that, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in this evening. I've, of course, been NVC, lead commentator for LevelUpTV and Tribes Ascend. Follow me on Twitter at ZRONVC. I'm sure we'll have more show matches and Tribes Ascend footage coming in the future. I'm going to pass over to my co-commentator that was here with me tonight. It was, of course, Hi-Res Bart. Hi-Res Bart, do you want to give some final shout-outs of your own?
I do, of course. Shout out to spinfuser.org for all of your lovely European competitive play content coverage. Shout out to nofrag.com and, of course, onlinewelten.com for coming out today and putting on these matches for us. It was awesome having you guys out here. I really enjoyed being able to spectate and comment on them. I love MVC's little thing about... basically we get to watch players that are much better than us play a game and tell them what they're doing wrong and call it esports coverage. So that was it was a lot of fun for me to do that here today. And follow me on Twitter to know about all of the upcoming and pertinent Tribes news you need to know. I will tweet about all of the games, both European and American. So I encourage you to follow me there to stay up to date with the scene. VODs will be available, of course, on Level Up's YouTube channel and on Twitch as well. And these were being simultaneously recorded in a higher quality, so you'll get to see them in all of their glory here from Jonni the Juicy J, who was also so gracious as to join us. So for Jonni and NVC and both teams, I have been and will continue to be Hi-Res Bart, Esports Competitive Manager over here at Hi-Res Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Much love, stay handsome, over and out.
Awesome. So again, thanks again for tuning into Level Up TV, guys. As Bart said, footage will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. Check out levelupgame.net. Thanks again for coming out this evening. Thanks for chatting in the Twitch TV chat. We do read all your comments, and if you have any feedback, do let us know to improve our future streams. But for now, I guess I just want to thank Jonni, who has been doing a VOD in the background, higher quality, of course, almost lossless, that we'll be sending out to the developers over at NoFrag and Onlinewelten for them to edit if they wish to do so and provide some of the content of their own of the match. For our VOD, in particular, the live production VOD, it'll be uploaded in around about 1 hour or so. So have a great evening, guys, and we'll see you all next time here on Level Up TV.
Thank you, goodbye.